All right, I ain't gonna lie. That was a really, really fun soundtrack right there. All right, and then this one comes in. What is this? What is this? Can I go back? I want to go back to the first one. Nope, guess not.
Just loop it.
Huh?
Just loop it.
It won't let me go back.
Oh.
It won't let me go back a track, see? Yeah. Won't let me go back. That's a shame, because I actually really like that first track. Sounded great. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Matter says, but this one's all happy music, like S Club 7. Wow, that is a name drop, Matters. I haven't heard of S Club 7 in ages. Isn't that band, like that girl band? S Club 7? Didn't they sing didn't they do a song like something about dream, or I have a dream, or dreaming a dream, or singles, silly dreams? All right, now you're going to make me play it. S Club 7. Yes! Oh my God, I cannot believe I remember that. Here it is.
Oh, I can. That does not surprise me that you know all about them.
I cannot believe that I actually remember this. That you'll remember this. Don't you remember this? S Club 7. Wow. I thought it was a more upbeat song than this. All right, I feel like this isn't the one I was thinking of, actually. Let's see what else is in here. I remember that one. Okay, this is fun. Okay, but this,
Come on.
oh, yeah, come on. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Listen, I'm already getting demonetized, guys. I mean, it's a matter at this point. I should probably stop.
It's the healing power of music because you're not in a good mood.
I'm not in a good mood. I was really feeling like this was the song, but this is not the song. I felt like they did like a club style song. What is this?
Oh, definitely they did.
I thought they did too. No, that's not it. I felt like they did a club style song. Is what I was thinking, but that's yeah. There ain't no party like an S Club 7 party. Yeah, no.
Oh wow. Said no one ever.
Yeah. Oh, funny stuff. Good evening, everybody. Appreciate you guys all being here. How was the PvP yesterday? I don't know what to say about that, Benny Hill. Terrible, preposterous, disgusting, horribly broken, non-functional, embarrassing.
Assaults?
Was it Rialto PvP you're talking about? Because arenas were great.
You can't see my face right now, Karkin.
For me to poop on.
Are you being serious? Did you have a good experience with arenas last night?
I was only in 2, so.
Oh, so that's a no.
I can't really.
Okay, never mind. Yeah, it was awful. Stony Dude, thank you for your hydrate. Stony Dude witnessed my rant today. You know what? I feel, Stony Dude, I'm going to let you decide. Because I was talking to Griffin about it before the show, and I didn't even know whether or not I should bring it up or not. You heard my rant today. Now, Griffin says that it's okay because it wasn't personal. It was not unprofessional. It was not attacking. It was just extreme, passionate displeasure. So Griffin says that it's okay for me to talk about it, but I didn't know if I wanted to talk about it because I felt kind of bad about it. You know what I'm saying? Extreme
passionate displeasure is how I haven't experienced extreme passionate displeasure like that since I was in a brothel in Italy 8 years ago.
Yeah, Tarpy, you missed a good rant. Listen, I'm going to let Stony Dude gets the final word. He witnessed it. He heard it with his own ears. He was in
Show us on the doll where the rant hurt you.
He was in the meeting with me. Good evening, everybody. Oh, wrong button. There you go. Good evening, everybody. Hi. Hello. There's Griffin. There's my buddy. Why is the camera zoomed in? It's weird. Hey, there's my buddy right there. Hey, Griffin.
Season's greetings to everybody out there.
So Juby says DJs went on and on why the earth was flat and who really killed the dinosaurs. Hi, everybody. Good evening. Welcome back from the early commercial break. We did that. For those of you who are just joining us, we always do that. Why is our audience count so low tonight? See, it's already beginning, Griffin. People know I'm in a bad mood. They're just not going to watch tonight. Is it because we don't?
Oh, I know why. Look at the clock. You actually started on time. People are halfway through either dinners and making their sandwiches
I'm
and their
early.
laundry.
Is that what it is?
They won't even look for you until 8:30.
Okay. All right, then.
So it'll get up there. And a happy Revenant Tuesday to you, DJ.
Happy, Revenant Tuesday?
Yeah, happy Revenant Tuesday. It's a great day to own a Revenant, especially a tier 14.
We're going to talk a little bit about that. Captain Flurry says, I'm watching because you're in a bad mood.
No, that's fair.
Because I'm in the same mood from yesterday. So we do have a lot of stuff to do tonight. Stony Dude, thank you for your hydrate. I'll do that now. Dragon Keeper, why? Why? When I'm grumpy.
We don't need this. Oh, no. He's not green. He doesn't deserve to be green just yet. Hey, thank you, everybody. I appreciate it. Roger Workman for the resub. Ram Scoop for the resub. Freelancer with the 200... Oops, wrong button. 200 kitty bitties. Thank you very much for that. Dr. Juby with a 32-month resub. Cruzito with a 32-month resub. He says, why you down? It is what is expected as they seem to ignore bugs to push new content. I mean, that's not super fair. I'll talk about that here in a second. That's not super fair. Because different teams do different things. I mean, it's different things. John Go! Captain Q, Stony Dude, Sin in the Dark, thank you guys for your resubs. Crushing, thank you for your resubs. Zoidberg, Mitt Strangler, thank you guys. Y'all are heroes in my book. Thank you.
I don't always need to be green, General Arc. I do a good job occasionally. That's a punishment. It's not a privilege.
Yeah. Sounds funny when he says it like that, but yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
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 Benny Hill says, Dear Lord, DJs is going to change to red color. Okay.
Oh, he was red today.
So, Griffin, what you don't know and what Stony Dude does know is that even before my rant today, you know what? I'm gonna clip a piece to this. Actually, I don't know. I don't know if I should. There's other people's messages in here. Is Stewie in here? Stewie and Doc, I need permission. I need permission from you to share excerpts of our conversation. I'm not going to do it without anybody's privilege, without anybody's permission.
What you do is you hide the names of who says what. And
too late. I've
knows.
already
It's anonymous.
said. Too late. I've already said that it was Doc and Stewie that I was talking to.
Well, whose fault is that, genius?
Dang on it, Doc! Doc, I need you. Hey, Zoidberg, what's going on? Why are you pooping on me?
He's
Come on.
pooping on your face. We're not
you
thinking
missed.
clearly.
Hey, 2 minutes and 30 seconds left on a level 3 hype train. Thank you guys very much. I appreciate it. You guys can keep that going if you'd like. That might make me smile a little bit. So let me start with this. I sent this to Live Ops last night. Okay, we're gonna start right here.
This is like drunk texting your ex-girlfriend. You should never talk to them when you're that mad.
Wait, why is that not coming up? Oh, I know. There we go. I had turned that off because of the charity show. This is what I sent to Live Ops yesterday when I was trying to play and I was consistently and constantly sniped by a ship that never moved. All right, so there was that. I sent this to Live Ops. And I will read to you what I wrote in my best squirrel voice. Let me just say that my worst fears have been realized. A promising feature that was delicate and fragile has been completely destroyed by terrible bugs in engineering. This feature has seen declining participation week after week, and sadly, I am joining the camp. This feature makes me want to do nothing other than sling my device through a window. Fix the cube. Until then, this feature cannot be saved.
Wait a minute. So you're not mad about the lag in the engineering. You're mad about the
The
cube
engineering and
the...
the lag is the cube. And by the way, it's not just the cube, it's all the ships. But it just happens to be that everyone that I played with last night, in every arena that I played, with every teammate that I played, all right, every single one of them, nothing moved all night. No ships, no hostiles, no enemies. Literally, when I went in, whatever I saw with 10 minutes left on the clock is the same thing I saw with 5 minutes left on the clock, and the same thing I saw with 1 minute on the clock.
Yeah, I had that happen too. I have your back on that. But you see, you're drawing the box, and I take it to
I
mean
was
you're
demonstrating the fact that nobody was moving.
And you chose the medium of a still picture to show that nobody was moving.
Well, first of all, come back to the picture. First of all, no one should be engaged in battle from that far away.
Well, that's true.
Okay. I continue. It makes me so angry. This feature had so much potential. It's everything that the PvPers have wanted for years. We have waited and waited for this feature. Then, Doc, love him, the whale. By the way, congratulations, Doc, on Op 70. Doc is Op 70 now. Shout out, On Call Doc! Shout out, On Call Doc! Congratulations to you. On Call Doc
Very
says,
nice.
honestly, thank you, yes, voice is up.
Voice is up.
Thank God.
Doc comes in and said, honestly, DJs, it took you this long to come around. Which, by the way, I know is funny to a lot of you guys. It took you this long to come around. This feature is so dead that you may as well just sell the buffs, Forbidden Tech, and you her at this point, because no one's ever going to come back to this feature. The whale is just saying, let me buy it. I won't come back. So anyway, then you guys were joking about the red thing. Then I put up a meme of the, whatever the guy is, from what is that movie?
Inside Out.
Inside Out. Yeah, the red with the fire coming out. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there was this. Let me see if I can actually get. Oh crap! I'm gonna try to capture. You know what? I'm just gonna pull this up on a browser. You guys
what could go wrong?
You guys will recognize this meme. All right, there was this meme then that I posted to demonstrate that all I did was fling stuff. I just flung it. I yeeted multiple devices because I just couldn't. I couldn't anymore.
Yeah, that was just on my clock in the mirror universe. Bam, against the wall.
Couldn't do it anymore. So then, earlier this morning, I gather with a group of people to have a conversation. Griffin was there, Stony Dude was there, and there was a couple of other people there, and we were having a conversation that had nothing to do with arenas, absolutely nothing to do with arenas, and. How did it even come up? I remember saying at one point, different time, like this is a conversation for another time and day. But then I got into it anyway. How does that happen? That doesn't sound like me at all. I don't remember how we got into this. Because we were actually talking about the independent archives. Stewie and Doc and I were talking about it. I don't remember exactly how we got into it. I even said, I don't want to talk about it. But then I ended up talking about it. And I just went on this Stony, what was it, 4 minutes? 4 minute, just nonstop. Like, I can count on.
It was quite a monologue. You monologued for a while. You filibustered.
I should have recorded it. It might have been really good to have. I can think of the number of times that I have been this angry at this game, and it's not very many. I mean, I said earlier today, I can count on one hand the number of times that I have been this angry at this game. One of them was assaults. And what's crazy is assaults were just worthless, but they worked. You know what I'm saying? They were worthless, but at least they worked. Now, I do remember one of the things that I was angry about with assaults was when the Alliance star bases broke. And that was an example of them not working. You know what I'm saying? So that was one thing. So assaults did, in fairness, not work when they came out, not fully. That was one. That's right, General Lark. STFC.space. That was another one I was super angry about. All right, and that was on behalf of my friend. I don't know if I can remember another time that I have been this angry. I really don't.
Well, that's good. That means 99% of your days are better than this. You know, every day you gotta have a bad day once in a while.
Oh, it was a bad day. So there's that. And I go and I'm talking about all this morning, and I'm on this big rant. And by the way, this is this morning. It's probably about 10 o'clock Eastern time.
This is an exercise in manifesting energy into the universe.
You seriously
Cautionary
think?
tale.
Really? I haven't even told you this story. All right, I'm going to tell you.
I can already tell. This is a cautionary tale.
I'm going to tell you a story, folks. All right. And by the way, I'm not just forewarning. This is not related to. This is not Scopely. This is not Star Trek Fleet Command. This is just life. I'm gonna. If I offend somebody with this, then so be it, because the message needs to be heard. I have a feeling that I am preaching to the choir with this group. All right. But just in case you have ever gone to a public place of employment of somebody, if you've ever gone to a public business, if you have ever gone to a place where people are employed, let me just say, don't be an asshole. Don't. Like, it's not funny. It's not cute. It doesn't make you look cool. It doesn't make you look macho. As a matter of fact, all I did after. So today, during this meeting,
Right after your rant.
literally right after my rant, I have to call Griffin on his cell phone and say, I'm getting pulled out by an abusive, irate customer, literally screaming and yelling at my staff at the front service counter. I mean, screaming. As in, I was in my office that you go through 2 doors and 1 hallway, and my door was shut. And I heard this joker. And I'm gonna tell this story because it lit me up today. So I call Griffin. I'm like, hey, I've got a situation. I can't come back. Just represent me. Blah blah blah. So I go up front. This guy is absolutely. By the way, one of my favorite people that work with me up on at the front counter. She's a service advisor. I'll protect the names to change the names to protect the innocent. We're gonna call her Lucy. All right, Lucy is 63 years old.
Okay, nice, sweet lady.
She is wonderful. She has worked at this dealership for a couple of decades. Every customer knows and loves her. She single-handedly, for those of you in the service industry, you'll be impressed by this. She single-handedly bills over $250,000 a month. Okay, $250,000 to $300,000 consistently every single month. That's what she writes in a service department. Now, a lot of you guys are going to say, well, I don't know what that means. But for those of you who do know, that's a lot of business for one person to write.
That's a lot of oil changes. That's a lot of tire rotations.
And yeah, that's a lot of business for one person to write. Okay? And this guy is just abusing her. So
Destroying Lucy?
just berating her. Now,
Oh, no.
the story surrounding this situation is this customer has a 2012 model vehicle, and it needed a job, okay? Parts are a little tougher to come by for that stuff. We ordered the parts on Thursday, and the parts did not arrive until yesterday. But, again, for those of you who work in the industry, just because parts show up doesn't mean you can magically just pull it onto a rack in the shop. Like, once parts are there, you still got to work it into the flow of the shop. So it sometimes takes us, and by the way, again, for those of you in the industry, our turn time between parts and getting it on a rack is 2 days. Between 2 and 3 days, which is an impressive number for those of you who work in a shop.
Especially when you're one of the only dealerships in a large area.
So parts come in yesterday, and the customer ordered them on Thursday. Now, we also thank you, Commander Monty. I'm going to get to that in a second. Thank you for your donation to the children. You are sweet, and I love you. Thank you. So then the customer, in her 2012, out of warranty and all this stuff, says, "Well, I need a vehicle to drive." Okay, I'll help you out.
That.
I've got a rental fleet. I have
got this red truck with it's full of Big Mac wrappers. But
Shut up.
If you can wade through there,
Shut up. I have an in-house rental fleet. Okay, no problem. I'll set you up. Okay, now, unfortunately, how many of you have ever rented a vehicle that has suffered a problem? Well, apparently, on Saturday, this vehicle wouldn't start. That's a problem. Totally get that. Not something I could have known or foreseen or could have done anything about, but it can happen. She called into the dealership and spoke to the sales department, who then called me on Saturday. And I said, no problem. I'll swap them out. They call me back 5 minutes later. Hey, everything's fine. They just jumped it. Must have been a low battery. They jumped it off. It's running fine. Okay, cool. Monday morning, I come into my office. I have a note on my desk to call this customer because they're continuing to have trouble with this rental. No problem.
Ugh.
I call, no answer.
Ugh.
I call again later, no answer. I had one of the associates call a third time that day, never any answer. Well, I assume, okay, everything's fine. Must not be a problem anymore. But just for good measure, that night after I left work, at about 5:45, I'm driving home and I'm like, you know what? Maybe this customer was tied up at work. I'm going to try one more time. And I call from my cell phone. No answer. Okay, everything must be fine. This morning, I have 4 or 5 voicemails from this customer on my desk phone about how inappropriate it was for a man to call a female customer from my personal cell phone.
that's just silly.
And demanding financial compensation for the embarrassment of having to have her vehicle jump started on Saturday.
Oh, wow.
Obviously, I say, well, I'm not going to be able to help you with that. You're not even paying for this rental. Like, it's a complimentary rental. But what I will do is I will come in and swap you out. No problem.
Oh, no. Now you've invited to personally meet her somewhere yourself after you've called her.
No,
Not
that. No, I mean, we'll swap out cars. I'll send you a replacement car. Okay?
Oh, whew.
I'll send you a replacement car. We'll swap out. And by the way, I have to do this in a voicemail because she had called my voicemail, and I called, and guess what? No answer. So later, she calls back in, and I actually, we connect on the phone, irate about how I was disturbing her at work and not to call her again. But by the way, if you don't get, and by the way, now this conversation is starting to become filled with expletives. If you don't get this piece of crap, substitute word, out of my driveway, I'm going to have it towed to the junkyard.
What a roaster she is. I love it.
And then she hangs up. Right? Hangs up. I don't even get to say where's the car.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is not a female male thing. Number one, because I worked in retail in a leadership level for 18 years. I've met this customer many times.
Oh
And
yeah,
this is a trained professional.
This is
a trained professional.
specific customer. Oh yeah, for sure. All right. So anyway, I'm like, okay, well, she says the car's not starting, so I'm not going to send someone to her house. So I sent a tow truck. She said it wasn't starting. I sent a wrecker. Third-party wrecker, by the way. We don't have a wrecker service. I paid a company to go pick up my car.
Mm-hmm.
They arrive, and there's no keys.
Of course, there's no keys.
There's no keys. And the way that they parked their vehicle, the wrecker called me back, who, by the way, I do a ton of business with, called me back and said, I can't even get this vehicle onto the bed because how they've parked it. In order for me to get it onto the bed, I'm going to damage something. I'm going to damage a flower bed. I'm going to damage their grass. I'm going to damage something. I can't get it on the. They parked
It's
it
a
like
trap.
They parked
It's a trap.
So here's the driveway, long ways. They parked like this. Just complete cockeyed in their driveway. And then they call me, and they're like, there's no keys. And I'm like, well, don't call the customer. All right, we're not allowed to call her at work. So can you get it loaded? No. Well, okay, I guess we'll have to come back later. So they come back to the house at 5 o'clock, and they're waiting for the customer to get home. And the customer comes home, won't roll the window down, and calls the police because she felt threatened by somebody there to pick up the rental car. The wrecker, the public tow service. Now, this is at 5 o'clock. Let me tell you what happened before that, because this dear Karen is at work. So a man shows up at the dealership. This man comes in. Let me see if I can properly puff my chest out enough. I don't even think I could actually carry myself like this.
Hey, that could just be someone working on their posture.
Uh-huh. His arms flew behind him like they were a cape. This is how he walks in. Walks up to my desk. Just like that.
Ooh.
I'm like, can I help you? He says, are you so-and-so? And I'm like, yes. He was like, we should step outside. I'm like, no, we can talk right here. I got cameras right about. I said, no, we can talk right here. What can I do for you? And he explains who he is. Or actually, no, he doesn't explain who he is. He explains what he's there to do. Says, this is what you're going to do. You're going to do this, and you're going to write me a check, and you're going to do this. And I couldn't help it. I actually chuckled. I said, sir, none of those things are going to happen. I said, absolutely none of those things are going to happen. I said, but what will happen is I'll just go ahead and close your ticket, and we'll pull your car out into the lot, and you guys can come get it. Clearly, we're not going to provide you the service that you should expect. So we'll just give you your stuff and no charge.
Off you go.
Off you go. Are you refusing me service? I said, oh, gosh, no. No, I would never refuse anybody's service, but I'm going to help you find another dealership because clearly you're not satisfied here. I said, it doesn't make sense for us to do business when neither party is satisfied. I said, so let me help you find somebody else. Anyway, this guy then goes on a tear. Now, this is where it makes me so mad because, by the way, up until this point, I deal with these customers every day. Up until right here, I deal with these customers every day. The guy that is screaming at the front counter is this man that I skipped my meeting with Griffin and several other players. And I go to handle this guy. After he doesn't get what he wants, he asked for my supervisor, which is only one person above me. That would be the general manager. I gave his name. Oh, I'm personal friends with him. I'm going to have your job, fat ass. I didn't think I heard him right. I thought he called me a dumbass. And
No,
I
definitely
said,
badass.
I thought he called me a dumbass. And I said, excuse me. And at this point, he gets down into his car. He's literally crawling into his car at this point and shuts the door. And I said, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. Just like this. I didn't hear you. He rolls the window and says, shut up and go find a treadmill, you fat effer. Except he used all the words. Now,
Oh, wow.
I have never, first of all, I know I'm a little fluffy, okay? I'm a little thick. There's no denying that. But I have never been spoken to like that.
Really? Oh, man, you should move to California.
I have never been spoken to like that.
Yeah.
I was speechless. For the second time in a week. Griffin did it the first time. Totally different reason. All right. Go find a treadmill, you fat effer. What? So at this point, my blood pressure is out of control. It's high now thinking about it. I literally have to go take, yes, I had to take a time out. I had to take a time out from work. I mean, and by the way, he's screaming this. This is not a private conversation, okay? He was shouting this. Multiple people come out of the sales showroom. Multiple people come out of the garage. One of my technicians came out with a freaking pipe. All right. And this guy just speeds off and then has the nerve to call the general manager. As if for some reason he thought that this behavior was acceptable. My general manager conference called him back with the owner of the dealership, and he was so fake nice when they first got on the phone. Oh, I'm so glad you called. You guys have a big problem. I'm going to help you solve it.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of thing. And my owner, all right, and I know that I've talked about her in the past. I really do think the world of her. By the way, I have a story about her. She watched part of the show the other day. So she has a proposition for you, community, by the way. And she doesn't want me on the counter with no hair and no eyebrows, okay? Because I have to deal with angry people. But she does have a proposition for you. Anyway. So she gets on the phone. She's being polite and professional because she's just capable of doing that. And this guy's like all being nice and everything. And then she basically says, sir, I fully back everything that happened, everything that he said. Like, we're going to give you your car back. It's not going to be a charge. We won't be servicing your vehicle or your family anymore. And then he starts yelling and cussing at her. And accuses a female. First of all, again, how many people are in the industry? How many garages, dealerships, shops are owned by women? It's actually a very small. That's a minority. Not very many women own service garages. Very few. He had the audacity to tell her that our dealership was notorious for taking advantage of female customers, which is what we were doing to his friend. By the way, we found out later they weren't even married. His friend.
Wow.
To which she said, I'm sorry, sir. Do I sound like a man? That's what she said. God bless her. Love her to death. She said, do I sound like a man? She's like, do I sound like someone who's going to take advantage of women? Like, I am a female business owner in an industry dominated by men. That's not going to be me. So then he goes on cussing, yelling at her. You've lost a customer. My friend, this is the best part. Me and my friend are deacons at a church, and we'll make sure no one ever comes here. What?
Oh, my God.
What? You're cussing me, and you're calling me fat, and you're yelling and making a scene in a public place of business, and you are a preacher at a church?
The Church of Fisher Price.
What? Are you kidding me? Yeah, if there was a plot twist, there it was. All right. I was like, holy God. At that point, my owner was like, again, she's very good at this. All right. He was talking about how influential he was in the community and all that. He would make sure, don't you know who this person is and that person. And she was like, sir, I don't care who you are. We treat everybody the same. And I don't care. This is what she said. I don't care if the president himself came in here and spoke to my staff like you would. We are not servicing you anymore. So
there you go.
Then the preacher of this church gave my owner, because we're all listening, gave my owner a big F you and hung up on her.
Yeah.
What? So.
Drugs are bad. He's obviously on drugs.
Here's my message. I get it. Everybody always says you don't know what kind of day somebody's having. That's what all the things on the internet say, right? All the things. Yeah. You don't know what kind of day somebody's having. That's fair. I get that. He might have been having a really bad day. I don't give a shit. It does not give you carte blanche permission to speak to somebody that way.
No, couldn't agree more.
So this ruined my day. All right. And by the way, it doesn't matter how angry. It doesn't matter how angry I was. It doesn't matter how much I know he was full of crap. It doesn't matter that he was just an imbecile who was hurling insults because he couldn't use his brain to think of anything intelligent to say, which all of those things are true.
You're still a person. Still going to get you.
I am still a person, and that still effing hurt, man. Like, that hurt. It wrecked my day. And I am so mad that I gave someone like that the power to wreck my day. I am so mad about that. And it cost me a meeting with my favorite game development company.
Well,
I missed a 2-hour meeting, and I had to explain to multiple people in live ops. I had to explain to multiple people from game design. I'm sorry, I'm not.
You had a customer opportunity.
I had to deal with a scumbag. I messaged Sierra earlier today because she was very kind. She actually sent me a message and said, "Hey, we're getting ready to start the meeting. On your way." And I said, "No, I'm sorry. I'm dealing with horrible people." And then she wrote LOL and then wrote, "Wait, are you being serious? I just remembered what you do."
Wait a minute. That's what you said?
I use different words.
DJ, she thinks that the horrible people you're talking about is her.
No, I said I'm dealing.
That's the whole miscommunication here.
No. No, I specifically
Put a comment
said
there. I'm sorry, comma. I'm obviously dealing with horrible people here.
No, I was very clear. It was very clear that I was talking about customers. All right.
Okay.
I am just going to say that people do this. I don't understand why. I mean, we deal with this every day. People act like this every day. Today was another level, but people act
because
like
most
this.
Most of the time they cave and they get what they want.
You're
and they're
right.
at least get some kind of compensation.
You're right.
And it breeds a culture of continuous attempts. Like those people who jump in front of cars and expect to get paid.
Mm-hmm.
It's...
Mimi, this encounter was all today. The encounter. Her vehicle was brought in on Thursday. We diagnosed, she had an appointment. We immediately diagnosed, ordered the parts. But, I mean, it was a 2012 model vehicle. They're not exactly like they're in the warehouse. Like, it's not a one-day thing. So it took a couple days. The parts came in on Monday, but we still couldn't get the car in the shop until today. All right, so, and by the way, Retrieving says you should send a recording of that phone call to first of all, I'm not I'm not going to stoop that low. But let me be clear. When he spoke to the owner of the dealership, everything was a lie. And I had cameras. I gave the camera footage to the owner. I'm like, here's everything. Like, here's what was said. Here's what I said. And he lied about all of it. And yes,
besides,
and we have the phone calls. We have the phone calls because then the woman said that she never said, when she told the police that people were trespassing on her property, she claims that she never said for someone to come and tow. I had that phone call too. I had to give that one to the police. All right. Just scumbag people. And like I say, I know that people have bad days and all that stuff. It's just no excuse. And again, I know that this is not the place. I'm just sharing a story because I was so traumatized by it today. And I don't want to sound like a little wilted flower. I was literally traumatized today. It ruined my day.
No, sometimes they really do get under your skin, and I've had that happen too. Most of the time it's water off the back of a duck, but sometimes they will find a way to hit a nerve and it will stay with you after work, and you gotta live with it and deal with it, and it's hard. We are all human, and we only have so much. We only have so much of a shield that we have in front of us before we really take that serious hull damage. And that's just what happened to you, DJz.
My apex barrier ran out, guys. My shields were stripped. That was it. Karkin, I couldn't hear you. You were breaking up a little bit. What were you saying?
At least you had a good boss to back you up.
That's what I was saying at the beginning. She had
my
my
if you
back.
had a boss that didn't back you up there, that brings a whole nother level to that kind of crap.
What are you doing, buddy? God, I haven't seen you in chat in ages. Thank you for coming by. It actually makes me really happy just to see your name. How are you, man? Are you good? It's been a long time since you've been in here. I bet I'm not one of your top 5 streamers. By the way, Twitch recaps came out today. We're gonna show those. I've got a couple of recaps that I'm gonna show you guys here in just a little bit. That was cool. That's right, Divine. I had several technicians that came out. Only one of them came out with a pipe, though.
Well, do you feel better now that you've shared and you've gotten it off your chest?
No. No. And anybody who's experienced...
commiserating always helps.
Hang on. Anybody who has ever experienced a day like today knows what I'm talking about. We have to share, because otherwise it's just going to tear us apart. But it doesn't make it hurt less. Again, I know. Thank you for the poop, IJ. I know I'm not a small guy. And I know even since I've started content, I've gained weight. Like, it's something I struggle with. I do. And then I went through the divorce, and honestly, I stopped giving a shit. And I spent, Griffin, you and I talked about this. I have spent thousands of dollars on stupid stuff. All right? I mean, way too much money on stuff, including traveling and eating food and alcohol. And I mean, I've spent a lot of money really letting myself go this year.
And the Mayflower.
That was 5 years ago. Okay. But,
no,
I know I'm not a small guy. Like, I'm self-conscious enough about it. This was part of the reason that I never wanted to show my face and never wanted to go on camera and all this stuff. But, here we are. All right. This is me. Okay. This is the whole me. You see me in all my chubby glory. All right. I have never said something like that to another human being.
DJ. So I got to tell you, DJ, I am with you. No matter how strong you are, as a big guy myself, anytime that you are called out on it, especially in public, it hurts. It cuts to the bone so deep, and it's gonna wreck your day. And I from one fat guy to another, I apologize, man. That is so sad.
We're so fluffy, all right? I try not to use that word, all right? Because you know what? You know why? Because I know that word hurts. It hurts me, so it's got to hurt you. I'm fluffy. I'm thick. I've used that word too. I'm a little thick, all right? That's fine because I know the other word hurts. It hurts me. You know, so
I like to say I'm low density and high volume.
I like that. You know what? That makes me think of that movie, Wall-E. That makes me think of the Wall-E movie. All right.
Better than being uninsulated.
This is a great
You're
movie.
insulated.
Yeah.
I'm freezing all the time. Just saying.
Yeah, you know, it's funny. When we travel, I don't know if I've ever shared this story. I think that this story has been shared. I think we've talked about it publicly. We've talked. Yeah, I'm sure we have because we've talked about thermostat temperatures in your homes. When we travel anywhere, Beck always calls ahead to have the hotel room turned up to 80. 80. I call ahead to have my hotel room turned down to 65. All right. I turned it down. Yo, what's going on, Tibbs? Tiberius, thanks, man. I appreciate you coming in. Tibbs, what you doing, homie? What you doing, Tibbs? Nice of you guys to drop by. What's going on to all the Tiberians? Appreciate you guys being in here. Yes. Yeah, check. I would combust at 80. Listen, right now it's 74 in the studio, and I'm sweating. All right. So, but yeah, you're right, Karkin. Little people. I don't even know if I can actually say that. Tiny people, thin, petite, whatever you want to call yourselves. All right. Might not be bad for you to have a permanent winter blanket once in a while. Okay, I'm just saying. the skinny people, yes, normal.
I live in Long Johns. Like,
Seth, listen, you're a little different. Your biceps are your Christmas blanket.
Oh,
what's going on, Moopsy? How are you? Oh, so anyway, that was my day, and that just carried on through the day. It was a terrible day. That being said, I do have some news to share with you guys. We will get into the game. I promise. I just needed. You know what? Maybe I do feel a little bit better. I had to let it out.
Venting is commiserating is important. It's
I had to
good
vent.
to not feel alone.
Yeah, maybe so. I'm still pissed, but you know, whatever. I'm glad that I talked about it a little bit.
You're alone on the mountain. Are you able to do a cathartic scream without making anyone uncomfortable?
Oh, I totally could. Yeah. See,
do it.
I could totally do that.
I get neighbors worried when I do that, so you got to watch that.
So we've got Twitch recaps we're going to talk about today. And so, by the way, my boss, all right, I hope today that you guys got a little bit of the sense of my boss. She's wonderful, all right? She had my back today in a way that she's never had to before, but I appreciated the fact she did it. That being said, she watched some of the fundraiser stream, and we hit this. Well, not quite. Technically, chat, we're $370 away.
Oopsie.
Technically. That being said, obviously we're going to hit. And thank you guys all for that, by the way. By the way, people who watched that show were very impressed with you. Very impressed with this community. The owner of my dealership that's worth millions of dollars was amazed that you guys raised $60,000 in a night. I mean, my hat's off to you guys. Whoops, wrong button. Hats off to you guys.
It was a great night for a great cause, and we were victorious.
We were indeed victorious. All right. Check says, wow, they went ham. Was 11,000 when I headed out. Look here. We finished at 59,630 and 30 cents. And by the way, we still have 10 days to go. 12 days to go. We still have 12 days to go. So I'm going to remind you guys of a couple of things. All right. And then we're going to get into STFC. Is it rewatchable? Absolutely. It's on YouTube and Twitch. I think. Wait, did I put it on YouTube?
You did.
I did?
It's,
okay, good.
Sunday night, 4 nights ago.
Okay, good. It's on there. Okay, good. Savage Darkness says, do subs and bits go to it? No, not technically. No, those I still got to have a little income. But if you want your donation to go straight there, that would be ! Tip. And really, truthfully, I'm asking people to use the QR code because the QR code actually saves me
After the
fees.
incident of last April when you filed your taxes.
Yeah, I think you guys remember me talking about this. I ended up paying like something like $3,000 or $4,000 in taxes, and my accountant said it was all because of the fees associated with Twitch and PayPal, considering that my income. All right. Yeah, and Hani says the QR code says only 41,904 raised. That's because there are some pledges that haven't hit yet. Okay, there's a couple of things that haven't hit, but that's why our number is real time. Their stuff is stuff that is in-house, like already collected. Well, obviously the stuff that you guys gave through Twitch the other night is not there yet. Also, Beck just sent a check, I think it might have been yesterday, but they don't have that yet, and that's 12,000 of it, and Hani. Because Scopely stepped up in a big way and did $12,000. $12,000.
2 whole floors.
Star Trek Fleet Command gave 2 whole floors. You know, and I talked to Beck a lot about this. They were inspired by you guys. I mean, isn't that cool? Yeah, White Wolf, Scopely, Star Trek Fleet Command actually donated $12,000 towards the Christmas Angel Fund. And Beck was... Did any of you guys miss Beck's clip? Because I could play Beck's clip back if you want. I think I have it. If I hit... I don't know if this is going to work, guys. I'm going to try here real quick. I'm going to turn the audio down. I think this should work because I haven't changed anything from the other night, but let me try. Here it is.
Talking Trek community.
Yeah, we hear.
Here. As you guys know, this holiday season is all about giving. You guys blow us away every single year with the just sheer amount of generosity that you continue to show to others in need. Our game team at Star Trek Fleet Command is super stoked to be able to partner alongside you in giving $12,000 to the children at Monroe Cara Children's Junior Hospital, to both those children and their families. Every single day, this community continues to show us just how incredible and remarkable and powerful they are whenever they're wanting to make a change for good. I'm not just talking about in-game, but I'm talking about out-of-game. Being able to just witness and be a part of this community has been nothing short of amazing. We're really looking forward to seeing the rest of this stream, and thank you guys again for being just the absolute best community that I have ever come to know. From us to you guys, happy holidays.
Isn't she the cutest thing ever? I mean, just watching that clip, and seriously, just now I got chills down my back because she's so right. You guys are incredible. I have never been a part of anything as powerful as you guys. I said this the other day, Samo. I think you were around when I said this. Hi, by the way. Samo, I have something to share with you here in a minute. When I was on a 50,000 watt flamethrower #1 rated morning show, my listening audience didn't raise the amount of money that you guys did.
Correct.
I mean, how powerful is that? How incredible are you guys that you outdid a population of 300,000? That was my metropolis. 300,000. And by the way, that was my listening share. That was not like the population. That was my listening share. You guys outdid 300,000 people.
The #1 rated morning show.
The #1 rated morning show. My
RAIDED.
My cut of the listening audience was 300,000 people. You guys just crushed it. So I am so proud of you. Beck is proud of you. And I know that translated through the halls. I know that they were inspired by your guys' strength and generosity. And they came through and doubled up on what they did last year. They did 6,000 last year. They did 12,000 this year. All right. I think that's just absolutely incredible. You know what, Tiberius? That is a brilliant idea. Next year, DJs, get them to put a pack in the game for $99 and donate half the money to the hospital. You know what? I would do that with my pack.
Yeah, maybe they might do that.
Maybe they'll do that. I would totally be down with that. They keep asking me if I want to launch a pack, and I'm like, yeah, I'll get around to it. I never do. I would totally do that. I'll do that with my pack. I'll give up my cut. That's a brilliant idea, Tibbs. I love that idea. Fox fan says, I'll buy that pack. Candy White says, I'd buy that pack. I'd buy that pack, too. I think that's a brilliant idea. I'll ask him about that. That's a great idea, Tibbs. Love it. Love it.
Maybe I could get my friends over at Paradise Grills to donate a portion of the pergola proceeds as well.
For those of you who don't know, all right, this is a really big number. This is an impressively large number. But for those of you who don't know, and I know that not everybody does, because I saw it in Discord earlier today where some people were still surprised. Griffin here, the patron saint that he is, was responsible for 30,000 of that. All right, which I
Patron
think is,
saint. Can I get that on a business card?
yeah. For those of you who
Only
don't
through
know,
match, you have to contribute 30 grand, and then boom, the 30 grand comes along. So Scope Leash 12 became 24, really.
yeah, he offered $30,000 up on a match. Yeah, White Wolf, Griffin did that. So I mean, this number over here is incredible and possible because everybody chipped in, but Griffin was a big piece of that. I want to come over and show this now. By the way, Griffin, did you and Arian had to have plotted a little bit? I'm going to assume. Yeah.
No, nobody. You knew nothing. No, I never talked to Aaron about anything.
Really? Is that so?
Nothing.
Interesting.
Not a clue.
Because before the show began, Arian sent me this, and here, I'll turn off the camera. Arian sent me this, and I'm like, Arian, why aren't there any smaller milestones? She's like, you're not going to need them. Okay, what? Well, you got to remember, when we started the show, we were at like $9,000. All right? $9,000. I said, Arian, we're going to need smaller milestones. She's like, no, you got this. I was like, okay.
That's so funny. She just had a feel. She used her instincts. She was very good with her instincts and work. And I'm not kidding. I had no communication with her. Nobody.
I don't believe you.
I'm telling you the truth.
Okay.
I didn't lie.
That being said, this is what we still have 12 days to do. So, community, if you want to do more, now there's goals. Already, let's zoom in on what we do have to do here, okay? Already, I have to do Star Trek karaoke, apparently. 2 songs. Okay? I got to do 2 songs. I also have to learn geography about a random place on a globe that Griffin is going to pick.
And if you get the questions wrong, you get tased.
If I get the answers wrong, I get tased. All right. So already I have to do that. And then here's DJs and Griffin will have to shave their heads and both eyebrows. Now, let me tell you, my boss fully acknowledges now that this is going to happen. All right. I told her weeks ago that it was going to happen, and she didn't think it was going to happen, but then she saw the power, and she said, okay, wow, you guys did it. So here was the plan. The plan was to do it with Griffin and myself together when we're in Miami for the Star Trek cruise. There's 2 problems with that, okay? What happened was, okay, what?
Time out. Before you get into this news story, can you check your totals?
Yeah.
Because there have been some updates.
Okay, let me go back in here. I haven't. Oh, really, Moopsy? Oh, dude. Thank you, dude. Hang on. Hey, Killer, how you doing, bruh? Shawty,
Before
yeah?
you say we haven't quite hit it yet,
Skeletor?
let's update the crowd.
What's going on? Calbound and Honey, Lauren Tag, thank you guys. Oh my gosh. Okay, I missed. Yeah, you're right. I missed these. I'm so sorry, guys. Here it is. Commander Monty gave $100. Thank you,
Yes.
Commander Monty. Thank you. Master Yodi DJs, I was one of the 6-year anniversary winners, and I would like to take the contributions equivalent to the free pack I received and add it to the Angel Fund. Thank you so much, Master Yodi. There's another $100. Thank you. That is very kind of you. Thank you. Now I'm being told to check the jingle page. All right, hang on. I've got that loaded somewhere. Well, I thought I did. Guess I don't. All right, hang on. Jingle Toy Drive. Oh, guys. All right. Let me get them added in here. You guys are so sweet. I just can't say enough. This community is just unreal. All right. All right, Griffin, you ready?
I'm ready.
I got 3 of them to give you.
What do you got?
Here's the first one. And it does indeed deserve a very loud moopsie. Wait, did it not pop on the screen? Did I hit the wrong button? Did
No,
it pop
but
up?
nowhere matters.
There it is. Moopsie.
Taking care of that. Even money.
Moopsie finishing it off at $369.70, which does indeed. That says floor 2 up there. I forgot to change this overlay. I'll fix that.
Oh, we can't get anything right around
would you
here.
Chill out.
What kind of production is this?
I had to use all new overlays for the charity stream. All right, it was all.
Hold on. We'll give you a minute. It's okay. Go ahead and get caught up.
Okay. All right. I'm going to go really fast. I'm going to go fast. I'm going. Streaming tools, overlays. Let's see. Gameplay. Okay, good.
Are you
that's
there
very
yet?
nice. No, not yet. No, hit it again, please.
For Lord.
Okay, there we go. All right. Pressing that button there. Yep. We're getting there. Don't worry about it. Not quite done yet. Not quite yet. Hang on. Oh, no, hit it one more
It is only a 3-hour show.
Hit it one more time, please, if you don't care. Just one more. Okay. Thank you.
Oh no, we're going.
Okay, got it. I got it now. No, I got it. Turn it off. Turn it off. I fixed it.
Are you there yet?
I did. I fixed it. It's good. Look, it now says floor 11. We're 0% on the way to floor 11, which means, guys, that you just finished floor number 10. All right. Let's see. We're not done. There's 2 more over here. Yeah, press that button right there and do this button.
And then?
And there's $100 from Anonymous. Anonymous.
All right. Oh, it's a mouse under the desk.
I didn't notice it until just now. It says Anonymous. Oh. The mouse family. The mouse family is here.
They're still alive.
They're still around, everybody. That is
good
sweet.
to hear from them.
It is good to hear from them, the mouse family. And I have one more here. Let's see. I bet I know who this was. And I will leave it anonymous, but know that I appreciate you. I dearly love you, my friend. And every time around this time of year, I think about you differently, and I think about your family, and how your perspective on this time of year must be very different than anybody else's. And I just want you to know that I appreciate you, and it means a lot that I get to call you a buddy. Okay. Thank you very much. I'm just going to put, I love you, dude. Who tipped $370. Thank you.
Nice.
Thank you very much, man. Not really anything else I can say without revealing who that anonymous was, but thank you very much. I appreciate you. Okay. Anyway, now here's the deal. Okay. So my boss now knows that I'm going to have to shave my head and shave my eyebrows. Okay, that's
Uncle
going to
Fester.
happen. Yeah, that's going to happen. What now? And the plan was that we were going to do it in Miami. That's what I was saying just a moment ago. The plan was that we were going to do it in Miami. Well, there's a couple of reasons why that's not going to that may not work out. Okay, and by the way, I do potentially have a way to do this if we do it in Miami. Okay. So here's the deal. If we wait until February, okay, which I am willing to do, then there's going to have to be a couple of caveats to that because Griffin and I worked very hard on the boat last year. That's
We
right,
did.
Delmeyer. I'm going to have to be on camera, okay? We worked very, very hard last year to make relationships. White Wolf, thank you. $25 into the Christmas Angel Fund. Thank you very much.
Thank you, White Wolf.
All right. So Griffin and I worked very, very hard last year to establish relationships and build, I don't know, build relationships, whatever. And we have a lot working on the cruise this year. Okay? We have a lot working on the cruise this year. I am fearful that some of that may become compromised if I look like Uncle Fester. Okay? So
That might actually help with that crowd, but I see where you're going.
it might, okay, but so I've got two different things, okay? Tarpy, that is what I was thinking. We could do it on the last day, which I'm not opposed to, okay? We could do it on the very last day of the cruise, which means I wouldn't be doing it at the meetup, wouldn't be at our little mini con. It would be on the cruise, but that would also give us the opportunity to hype that the entire week on the boat. And potentially, I mean, I'm not speaking for anybody, but maybe somebody joins us. All right? So,
What?
we got a lot of stuff working for when we're on the boat. Who's to say that somebody doesn't become impassioned about the project that we're working on? And when we talk about it, and we're going to be hyping this. So, Tarpy, I agree. The last day, we could do it on the very last day on the boat. All right? My boss has kind of become moved by your guys' generosity and actually wants to film it at my garage. Wants me to do it like now. All right?
Oh, wow.
And I've had several of my technicians who say that they'll join just because like they've all been very moved. So my boss wants to be the one that actually shaves my head and eyebrows. All right.
I love that. Of course she does.
Of
Yeah,
course,
I like
because she's a cool person. All right. So that was her proposal to the community, was to not wait until Miami and let her do it now. All right. That's right, Queen Rage. She wants in. All right. She wants in. She is cool. Divine says do it twice. So, I don't know. I don't know. I was kind of curious. Well, not live on stream because I'm going to have to be careful about our location and names and things like that. But I did tell her, I'm like, listen, we would have to film it. All right. And it's going to go on. I said, that means your face and, anybody else. I told them all today. I said, that means your face would be on there. And they're like, we don't care. We'll do it. Even my boss was like, yeah, okay. We'll just cover up. She actually said, why do we have to keep it the secret where you work? I'm like, okay, you don't know the internet. I was like, I'm not doxing myself like that. Although I think some of you actually know. All right. So, and Dominus
At this
Prime,
point,
thank
it's
you.
pretty much a foregone conclusion.
You really think everybody just knows? I don't think they do.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
I think that it's, you're
I
you're
think-
a personality.
I think a handful of people know. I don't think a bunch of people know.
I don't think that your life would be affected in any way, shape, or form if they knew exactly where
General
you
Lark
live
is
and work.
thinking
And,
everybody. Wait, are you serious? Everybody knows.
yeah.
Serious? White Wolf says, did my donation come through? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Wait, which one was yours? Yours, what? Yeah, I saw it there. $25. Yeah, I saw it. We hit it. Here, you want me to replay it? I'll replay it. White Wolf, $25 to the Christmas Angel Fund. Thank you, dude. I appreciate that very much. Yes, that did come through. So, Anyway, yeah, nothing in the milestone said it had to be done in Miami. Matter says, let my boss do it. I could. She did ask to be involved.
You should. I think that's a good thing.
You think that would be fun, just to let my coworkers all be a part of that?
Yeah.
All right. I don't know how I feel about that. Yeah, sure. Why not?
Why?
I mean, I don't
deal?
care. I don't care. That's fine. I just think it's weird. I mean, it's not weird. I don't know. I thought you guys would want to do it. I thought you guys would want to do it.
No, they don't care. They already feel ripped off over the armpit. They want to make sure it actually gets done, and they feel like your boss will actually shave your head.
My boss is going to do it. Thank you. $50 donation to the Christmas Angel Fund. Thank you so very much, Rico. Appreciate it. Thank
you, Rico. How's it going, man?
It's awesome. Wait, really?
Straight razor or big?
Hold on. Somebody. Wait, really? No. Are you serious, Seth? Seth says, I have family on the Ford National Dealer Committee. I was just at one of those meetings in Detroit here not long ago. Check says, if she wants to shave your head, she has to sponsor a floor. Good. Spectre says, do it after the cruise with the boss. No, I don't want to wait that long. If I do it now, I think I would be grown back by February, wouldn't I? If I do it now.
Your hair grows about 1 inch a year, so I don't know.
Well, I keep my hair short, though, and I'm more worried about the eyebrows. I do keep my hair very short, so, I mean, I'm not worried about that.
Oh, your eyebrows
more worried
are
about the
fine.
eyebrows. More worried about the eyebrows.
Your eyebrows grow back so fast.
Yeah,
They'll be back
if
in a
I
couple
do it
weeks.
now, I think we'd be okay by the time of the Star Trek cruise. I can't look weird when we go on the Star Trek cruise, guys.
Don't worry, I'll bring a Sharpie with me, and in case, just fill them in for you. Nobody will know.
Strider says,
Aren't you going to be wearing the Ferengi gear anyway?
I don't know that I'm going to do that this year. Let me just to be honest with you.
There was a Borg, and then all that missing hair will be like, sweet, all this tape on me.
That was a once in a lifetime experience, and I do mean a once in a lifetime experience.
It was so uncomfortable, guys. I mean, you don't know. I mean, those of you who come on the boat this year, hopefully you guys can do it, and you guys would want to do it. But it was extreme. It was great for content, but it literally took a solid day, and it was so uncomfortable. And the removal process was extremely uncomfortable. And then, I don't know about you, Griffin, the shower afterwards.
But your hands are like stuck through your hair. They get glued in.
When I showered afterwards, like it felt good to feel water on my actual skin, but then my skin also burned because they just peeled the glue off my face. So that was not pleasant. All right, it was
There's also
great.
There's something
pleasant.
life changing about waking up at 7 a.m. and just rolling over and seeing like just a Ferengi just mouth open snoring.
It'd be different this year.
Sit there.
Hold on, it is going to be different this year because I've got to take my CPAP with me.
And you just sit there and you go,
it's gonna.
where have I gone wrong, or has it all gone right?
This time I'm going to be wearing a sleeping mask. It's not even going to fit, bro. Okay.
Oh man.
I can't. Have you ever seen a CPAP on a Ferengi? No, we're not going to start that this year. All right.
That would be a sight to be seen.
I know it, which is why it can't happen. All right. Yeah, Quark on a CPAP machine. All right. It's just telling you. Oh, goodness gracious. So anyway.
Lord have mercy.
I don't know that that's going to happen this year. Also, you have to remember, too, we weren't able to get off the boat. So if this year I want to do something on shore, which I would probably like to be able to do, we can't be in costume. And that was a part of the problem last year. We weren't able to get off the ship because of our makeup.
No, well, yes, technically that's the facts of the case. However, we also recorded a lot of content on the ship while we were docked that we wouldn't have been able to otherwise.
Oh, so sure. Yeah, no, I mean, we worked the entire time, which is also why I need to look halfway normal because we're going to be working. As a matter of fact, can I read you an email? All right, hang on. I've got to take a Twitch break. I've been snoozing this for 15 minutes. Let me take this Twitch break very quickly. Don't go anywhere. I've got so much more. I want to show you these goals again, show you some of the other goals. I also have information on the auction. There was something else. I made notes. We'll be back right after these words. Don't go anywhere if you're in Twitch. Get subbed, and then you don't have to take breaks like these, okay? What happens. No, did not click the button. Now it's what happens. Now. I didn't actually click the button. Wolfwood says content like the Peyton List video. All right.
Exactly. That's
Griffin,
one of our biggest hits.
Griffin, tell the people that you are not publishing the Peyton List video. Tell them.
You know what? This is how you know I did not collaborate with Arian, because if I had, that would have been one of the tiers. Is Griffin actually post the Peyton List video?
We could make that one of the tiers. Which tier would you guys like to see it replace? Let me pull it back up on screen. We can make that one of the tiers. Tarpy says make it $100,000. No, we're not going to get there. I mean, that would be great, but I do not have any expectation. Cruzito says what came out of the rant with Scopely? Oh. Well,
that's a very good question, and you did get a follow-up at the end of the day.
Yeah, I don't know that I want to read that.
No, we're not reading it, but the fact of the matter is that there is more investigating that is occurring into the fact of what we saw yesterday, and they do notice a serious issue. And DJ specifically communicating in the way that he did was very helpful today in reaching the right people in the right places to get involved and affect change. Right, DJ?
Yeah, we'll go
there
with
you
that.
Go.
I feel like Griffin is giving me more credit than what is due. I simply said...
I think that's exactly right. That's exactly how it went.
I simply said, I'm not streaming this. It's not worth playing. And all I'm going to do... I literally said I canceled the stream because I didn't want to be this angry on stream about it. Now, I don't think that's an unfair thing to say. Okay? I know that the community would probably...
That's doing them a favor.
Exactly. I think the community would probably love to see me be that angry, but that's not healthy, and it's not professional, okay? I can be angry, and I can be critical, and I can have things to say that are still professional, and I think that is a lost art in the world as a whole, as demonstrated by my experience earlier today, all right? I said to them, I canceled the show because I didn't want to be this angry on stream. The gameplay made me this angry, and I don't think it's good for me, and it's not good for you for me to be streaming this content tonight. That's what I said.
Fair enough.
Now, Griffin seems to think that parted the ocean at Scopely today. I don't think it did.
It did.
I have comments on that, though. And if that's the case, kind of makes me more angry. Like, what have we been doing for the last 6 weeks? Like, up until now?
Well, we can't go backwards. We can only move forward from here. So,
which is what he's been telling me all day. Listen, maybe nothing got looked at the right way, or it hasn't been fixed the right way, but now they're paying attention. Where have they been for 6 weeks? Is kind of my question. But I think Griffin is giving me too much credit. I don't think that I had that level of influence today. I was just angry. But whatever. Queen Rage says, thanks for being honest. You're feeling the same way that we in the community are feeling. I yelled at my screen yesterday because of how bad it was. It was bad. General Darkfire said it was rough last night. Had multiple matches where it wouldn't allow me to send ships until I restarted. Buddy, I was with you. Okay, I got this one a bunch last night. Tell me if you saw this one. I got this one almost every match last night. I did play 5 or 6 because I was trying. I really was trying. And same thing, Darkfire. I had to reboot because when the 2-minute timer ran down, you know how your dock would light up and it would let you move out ships. Well, mine just never unlocked. Like the timer ran down. And then the game clock started, but my ship docks never unlocked. And I had to reboot the client. And in doing so, I actually found that if I rebooted the client during the match, my tracking was way worse. It was like the game couldn't catch up. Like there was just
really?
so much activity happening with those 12 ships that the game never caught up. I found that when I restarted my client, the tracking lag was worse. All right. Burton says, weird, when I rebooted, it actually made things better for a few minutes. It was just weird. And I asked my teammates, like I did this. I was playing in voice with a couple of them last night. You guys know JB. I was playing in voice with him and I said, hey, tell me where this ship is right now. Where is it on your screen? He's like, 12 o'clock. I'm like, no, it's at 7 o'clock. And then Thad was like, well, no, it's at 4 o'clock. I mean, the same player's ship showed up on 3 different places on the map from three different clients.
And I had a match where they didn't move at all.
I had that a couple of times.
Yeah, so it was
My favorite
unplayable.
my favorite was I would send my ship, and by the time I could see it, it was already dead. Like I never even had a chance to interact with anything, and it was just dead.
I'm scared to watch
And the thing
this.
that killed it was on the other side of the screen.
Moops. Yes. Yeah, did you see what I posted up here a little bit ago? Now, this one was relatively closer because I didn't screenshot the whole big thing, but I had a lot of that. And I know that JB was there. I saw it. I was like, oh, my God. I said, I just got killed from a ship all the way across the system. And it was almost always a speed crew. I found, now, I don't know if this is helpful, Scopely, and I don't know if the community has isolated this before because it's not just speed crews, but I have found that if there's any speed modification at all, I think it's worse. And that includes the exos. Did you guys know? So I ran an experiment last night with an Alliance exo, and it was 10 times worse when I had the Alliance speed exo running. It was 10 times worse if there was speed modification crews on my ships. It's like, I don't understand that the game can't calculate 12 ships worth of impulse speed at the same time or something? Honest to God, Scopely, I think we're onto something here. I think that Griffin's impulse speed is somehow getting convoluted with mine in the spaghetti code. And I think that's why the ships aren't moving. I know that sounds crazy, but I think it has something to do with impulse speed, and it's blending, it's like bleeding out and impacting other pieces of code. Delmar says you got to use speed crews, and that's my point. I think that's why it's so bad for everybody, because we're all using speed crew. And by the way, when I play tested this feature, I didn't use a speed crew because we hadn't really figured out the strategy yet. I was bringing PvP. Stewie, do you remember when we play tested this, you and I were teasing each other because we were trying to find 8 PvP crews. We didn't use any speed. We were trying to load 8 fighting crews, and the feature worked great.
It did.
So,
and now with my NSCA protector, I go from one end of the map to the other, and it's like half of a second. Phew.
Mm-hmm. Durr says it was working with speed crews before, so no reason to patch it out. I agree. I think it's getting worse. Okay? I think it's getting worse. But Strider, that's a hard one for me to get behind. Strider says most content that requires people to be in the same system breaks the game. We're talking 6 players. Dude, there's something. What did I eat for dinner? All of a sudden, I must have had something in between my teeth or something. Because now all of a sudden, there's this gross stuff in my mouth. Ugh. I didn't eat popcorn. I'm trying to think of what I ate. I ate a small bowl of lasagna. It's probably gross ground beef from the lasagna. I bought a Stouffer's lasagna. Now, there's another one. Oh my God. Hey, by the way, this is awesome. Have you guys seen these before? All right. I fell victim to. Is Griffin muted? No, he's not. Are you trying to talk? Hey, buddy. What? Okay, hang on. I missed one. See, I missed something. No, I didn't. It's all up there. What are you trying to do? What are you trying to do? Did you break your setup again? He broke his setup again. Oh my God, he's going to have to write me a note. Whale cam. Okay. All right. But whale cam's not on. Oh, so you activated whale cam and that's what killed your mic because that's what always kills your mic? Your whale cam's not on, brother. Oh, we're trying.
Terrible.
Oh, well, we have your audio back, but I still don't have your whale cam.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is, why it gets in this mood. Hold on one second.
Okay.
Window. Do not share audio. It's an open window.
Just lost you. Talk now.
Hello.
Yeah, got you. Whatever you just did, I got you. I got you now.
Oh, because it's showing STFC. It's not showing what I want to show. Okay, hold on. This is worth it.
Oh, because you're doing a window?
Window.
Okay.
How about...
Nope, just lost you. Literally mid-word.
Oh.
Hey, look, it's Peyton List. That's Peyton List, everybody.
That's all you get.
Whoa. What?
That's all you get.
Why?
That's all you get.
Why are you holding this video hostage from me?
I'm simply saying that I would consider posting that video if it were on that tier of rewards. Maybe it might be worth
all right,
my
where
time.
are we at? We're at 60,645. Can I get this at 62.5? Will you guys allow me to sub out reading of the stupid news in the accent of Moira Rose, please?
That's a good one.
Can I just move it then? All right. Okay, let's go over the rest of the goals. All right, let's go over the rest of the goals.
I don't know. I have a question. If you're getting your hair and eyebrows done at your dealership, does that mean that Griffin isn't getting his done at all?
He'll still have to get his on the boat.
So that counts for the video. Okay.
Okay, no, I like your idea
What?
better.
What?
How about I get my eyebrows and head shaved? You don't have to. You have the option to opt out, but you have to release the Peyton List video.
That's fair.
Are you guys good with that, community? Why am I not hearing sound alerts? I'm not hearing sound alerts saying, oh, I know why. I'm so sorry. There they go. Are we on a...
That's definitely
it's a mass attack. Okay, well, you guys go crazy. 90 seconds.
Nani?
Oh, you gotta give him that hot spit on that thing.
Nani?
This is so weird. I do not know why you guys like this.
Nani? No! God, please, no! No! Nani? No! No! Nani? No! God, please, no! Nani? No! God!
I feel like I'm playing Toy Story.
No! Nani? Please,
Is this over yet?
Nani? No! God! No! No! Nani? Please, no! God!
All right, there you go. Well, thank you.
Okay, we made it. We're safe.
Thank you for that, everybody. I appreciate that. Sorry, I didn't realize that the sound alerts weren't on. Sorry about that. All right, I'm glad I got it fixed
Anyway,
for
be
you.
that as it may.
Okay, going back to the goals.
Back to the game. No, we already figured it out. Everything's fine. Let's move on.
Are you guys
Ready,
willing
I can't believe you couldn't last 2 more minutes.
You know,
I know, Beck.
Oh, I know. All right, so are you guys willing to let Griffin off the hook in exchange for the Peyton List video? Because I want the Peyton List video.
Moopsy has a ticket.
Oh, no.
I'm so positive. I'm full of positive energy.
Very nice. That is excellent. Excellent placement
enjoyed
there.
that
Very
much.
well done. Very well done. All right. We got to put up a poll. Very quick. I'm going to put up the poll. Okay. Can Griffin sub head shave for Peyton? Yes. Zoidberg is throwing rocks at you. I want the video.
I know.
No.
It is an hour and a half of the lovely Peyton as well, by the way, in the raw
I know.
footage. We
I got to
recorded
play-
an hour and a half with her.
I got to play video games with her for a long time. It was a great conversation. I don't know why we have waited a year to put it out.
It's literally editing a film. Taking an hour and a half down? Ugh.
We filmed 2 solid days in Nashville. All right, the poll is up.
Okay.
Don't let Griffin of the hook. Let's get him to do that thing. What are we talking about? Is it pizza? Are we talking about pizza? That's cool.
I mean, we're all right.
I'll
the poll
give you a
is
pizza
up.
if you want a pizza.
The poll is up. Griffin, look at that. Oh gosh, it's split.
They want Peyton.
They
Trust
do.
me, you want to see the Peyton video.
You
for sure.
do want Peyton. You guys do want Peyton, but I mean, guys, I want. Peyton.
You can Photoshop me off with eyebrows off anytime you want.
I want the Peyton video, guys. I've been waiting for a year.
No, you have not. You're such an over-dramatic kitty cat bitch. It's only been 7 months.
It's not 7 months. It's been 10 months. It's been 10 months.
It's been 9, maybe.
10. We went in February.
Well, unfortunately, people don't agree with you. If somebody thinks that it's better to have me shaved.
Community, no, I want the Peyton
No,
video.
we want the video. We want the video. It's just we don't like how Griffin has been manipulating the Peyton video and using it to his advantage now by holding off for 7 months.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have been very busy.
He should be shaved also because it's taken so long.
I've moved. I had to negotiate a pergola contract. I had 2 hurricanes.
Come on, guys. I want the Peyton video. Please get me the Peyton video. I need it. I need it.
Don't forget about the generosity that Griffin displayed.
I gave $30,000 to the sick kids.
Yeah, so we don't need to shave his head. I just want the video.
Off the hook for the shaving for that.
Yeah, he deserves to be off the hook for the shaving. We can just get the video. The video was great.
Making him pay for his own head shaving seems a little unfair.
He knew
Actually, that is a breach of contract.
That is actually a really good call. I mean, honestly, that's very, very funny. All right. He paid for his own head shave. Listen, I'm advocating. Griffin, I'm advocating for you too. I want you to release the Peyton video instead of getting your head shaved. That's what I want. Please, community, I need 14 more votes for video. Okay? I need the video. Benny Hill,
you really should have put the arguments forward before sending the jury to the.
I know.
Well, they can change
voting booth.
I don't think they can change their vote. You know what? I should end the poll right now. Can I end the poll?
I call a mistrial.
Nope. They're coming back. They're coming back. Come on. You've got 10 seconds. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. I influence the people.
Yeah, Griffin.
Come on. Come on. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, that was close.
Oh, yes!
You're welcome, both of you.
Could we have made him shave half of his head if it was 50-50 and still get the video?
I don't think that would have.
Get like the first half
I don't
of the
think it
video.
would have
Only
worked. Jonek
like half
says,
of the
"Peeps,
screen.
sellouts. Who's a sellout?" Listen. First of all, he did pay $30,000, knowing that 60 was going to shave his head. I'll still shave my head. By the way, that's not letting me off the hook. I'll still do mine. All right. This actually works better. If I do mine now with my coworkers, it'd be a better video. It'd be more fun. And then
you are wrong. Just sit down and be wrong. You are wrong.
And then we'll get the Peyton List video. Okay?
Well, that's great. Let's say everyone wins.
I am happy with this.
Everyone wins. This is a great moment in time.
I want the Peyton List video. Okay? So I'm fine with that. This is, by the way, was what I was asking about earlier. Have you guys seen this? I fell prey to an Amazon. This is a YouTube video ad. They said that this was electric and that you didn't need anything. All right, can you guys see this? All right, this is like a crazy lighter. Have you guys seen these advertised on YouTube? By the way, I'm not being paid.
Not that one, but no.
I'm not being paid. I just now realized I probably shouldn't be saying that. But I bought them because I thought it was kind of cool, right? And so I bought it. And then, because I thought it was electric, and I had to buy butane to put in it. But it's still it's still super cool.
That's the cool one.
It's very cool. I like it a lot.
What happened to DJ's studio? How'd it burn down? Oh, he got this butane lighter. He left it on over. He sat, rolled over on it.
It's
half
very
asleep,
cool. And you can use it to like flambe stuff or what? Is that the right word? You can use it to sear.
Flambe.
I bought 3 of them. It came in a 3-pack.
What are you going to do with 3 of them?
Okay. I'm a connoisseur of lighters. They often burn it. Those types often, the torch type often burn out the elements at the tip. So watch out for that.
Oh,
that's why I bought 3.
That's why you bought 3.
Looks like a Temu item. It probably was. I got 3 of these for $29.95 plus shipping on YouTube.
Well, hey,
Anyway.
DJ, why don't we talk about this Revenant and actually talk about Starfleet Fleet Command?
No,
Star Trek
not
Fleet
yet.
Command. He's
Not
going to
yet.
say an
Not
hour and a
yet.
half into the stream.
Not yet. I have one more thing that I've got to share with you guys. Broken Wolf, thank you for your 300 kitty bitties. Appreciate you, man. Okay. You don't want to go through the rest of the you don't want to go through the rest of the goals?
Why?
I thought you wanted to go over the goals so people knew how much more money they wanted to raise.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yay,
Yeah,
bugs.
we can do that real quick.
Do you guys want to do that, or do you just want me to put the chart up in the Discord and let you read and go?
Well,
I
right
don't
now
know.
we're
Okay.
at
Hi,
the
Mr. Tockley.
$60,000 level.
Hi, Mr. Tockley. So yeah, we're at 60,000. So there's others. DJs and Griffin will narrate a fan-created Star Trek episode.
I call Riker. It's Mzadi. It's already been determined.
So there's that. Here, let me turn off the QR code for a second. That's at 65 grand. This one I thought would be really interesting at 67,500. Oh, so where are you at now? You're at 60 grand. Okay. You're at 60 grand. So you've already earned the shaving and the geography tasing and karaoke. Okay. You've already earned those 3 things. Now at 62.5, I'll read the stupid news in the accent of Moira Rose. Now, I've been told, Griffin, that this is going to be much funnier because I don't know who Moira Rose is. And then you said, oh, you don't watch Schitt's Creek? And I'm like, no. And then you were like, okay, well, that makes sense why you don't know who that is. I've never watched Schitt's Creek. So,
well, you know Catherine O'Hara. She's Kevin's mom in Home Alone.
Yes. I know who that is.
So that's Moira Rose.
That's Moira.
And
Does she
she's a
have...
brilliant actress. And
Yes.
she created this accent from literally nowhere.
Okay.
Other than rich people. And the accent is Catherine O'Hara as though she lived in like Venice, Beverly Hills, Laguna Beach-ish. But it's not the California accent. It's just like an undistinguishable, unplaceable, affluent accent.
I feel like I want a clip now. Moira Rose clip. Can I just do that? Moira Rose
accent clip.
Accent clip. Okay, best of Moira.
Yeah, sure.
All right, hang on. That's an ad. Let me turn that down for a second. Oh wait, that
Are you sure she's not in the ad?
No, that appears not to be an ad. Okay. All right, so I'm going to play this. I have to do this accent from this actress right here. Okay, let's see what this sounds like.
Been gutted. John, I've been stripped of every morsel of pleasure I earned in this life.
That doesn't sound like a terrible accent.
Action.
So far.
Oh, hello, you. I'm film and television's Moira Rose. Won't you join me for a little stroll through the slice of paradise I like to call the town where I currently am?
Is that it? The town where I currently am?
Yeah.
That's okay.
Keep going. She's acting in that bit. Keep going.
Children, keep an eye on these bags. Apparently in hell, there's no bellman.
The hell? There's no accent at all. Apparently in hell, there's no bellman. I can do that.
You need 30% more snooty in your tone.
Apparently in hell, there's no bellman.
That's closer.
Well, that's it. That's exactly it. That's better.
That's
now
how
we
you
just need you to get the wig and put the wig on.
Oh no,
'cause she
it
has a
says
different wig
in
on
the
every
voice.
episode.
It says in the voice of Moira Rose. Okay, let's go back and double check the. Yeah, I have to use the accent of Moira Rose. So that's easy. Okay, fine. 62.5. At 65, we do this fan episode where I am apparently going to reenact a scene with Griffin where he is Riker and I am Deanna Troy, and we're going to do a scene from Imzadi.
The book Trader could not put down or get rid of fast enough.
Yes, Scribbler. It says fan episode, but on the show the other night, apparently people already said they wanted Imzadi. However, we are going to be consulting our favorite Star Trek writer, Scribbler, who is going to help us curate and or select a fan-created Star Trek mini episode. Okay. Oh, you're working on Riker there?
Do my
DJ
record
Mrs. Pope has, DJ Mrs. Pope has something to say.
Yes, please.
Make them kiss. Make them kiss. Make them kiss.
No, it says narrate. Narrate a fan-created Star Trek mini episode. Then at 67,500, I feel like Jonathan Ingram is going to make sure that we get to this one. Jonathan Ingram at 67,500, the community gets to choose DJ's in-game actions for 60 minutes live on Twitch. Now, the problem with this
and I immediately said, you've got to say, you can't make me delete my account.
With the caveat of, you cannot make me delete my account, and you cannot make me spend actual dollars. Okay? So if you want me to start a war, I will go start a war. If you want me to be raided, I will be raided. Whatever it is, for 60 minutes, you guys will get scrap my Rialta. Oh, God. That's it.
We got to get to the 67.
All right.
We got to get there.
Yeah. If you guys, whatever you guys want me to do at 67,500, then you guys get to direct my account for 60 minutes on Twitch. That doesn't involve spending actual money and doesn't involve deleting my account. At $70,000, we will do a cosplay stream as Star Trek characters as voted on by the community. 72.5, a trivia game with prizes including game currency and exclusive podcast swag. That's fun. $75,000. This is another good one. 75,000. DJs will host a makeup tutorial similar to popular female streamers while applying a full face of makeup, including foundation, concealer, blush, eyeshadow, eyeliner, mascara, curled eyelashes, and lipstick. Narration of the tutorial will be provided by Griffin while DJs applies the makeup. So what I'm hearing here is that I have to have all this makeup and put it on while Griffin instructs me on what to have to do. In other words,
that's the perfect time with your eyebrows.
Yeah.
Because you can paint your eyebrows at the same time with your tutorial.
That's at 75 grand. Okay. And by the way, these are stretch goals. I do not want anyone to think that there's expectation, and it's all for charity. Okay. It's all for charity. You can use the QR code over here. It's all going to our Christmas Angel Fund, so this is not anything for me. I know it's hefty numbers, but Arian said they were stretch goals, so you guys can have them or not. It's Kobayashi Maru style, okay? At 77...
Benny Hill, I can call Bafty, and I can ask Bafty if she wants to do that in my place and have her start with the fresh face and just put on her face and, narrate that. And, it's a split screen, but instead of me here, it's Bafty. And she does the whole thing and narrates it, and then DJs has to mock what she does. We can see, no promises.
We could look into that. We were talking, we still have to do a puzzle stream with her. Just her travel schedule and my travel schedule has been crazy. Random Llama Drama. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Welcome into the litter box. My name's DJ. That's Griffin. We play Star Trek, but tonight we're just kind of hanging out because I needed to decompress. It was a crazy day. We are currently working on a fundraiser. See, we raise money every year around this time. We call it the Christmas Angel Fund, but it benefits the Children's Hospital, Monroe Carroll Jr. Children's Hospital at Vanderbilt in Nashville, Tennessee. The community has already raised $60,000, so now we're discussing our stretch goals. Okay, at $75,000, I will apparently have to do a makeup stream. Okay, so there's that. At 77.5, I thought this one was interesting. At 77,500, I have to play a game blindfolded while the community and Griffin provide the instructions for me to play the game. So, like, you guys have to tell me what to do, but I can't see, so I'm just doing the actions that you guys are having me do. And Griffin can choose the game, which, by the way, could be STFC. Same.
I think I'm gonna choose a hearty round of, is it fire or thumbtacks?
It says, oh, it doesn't say video game. It does say game, doesn't it? At
Yeah.
80,000.
And then we'll put the blindfold on you, and then you got to pick one. And
like a
is
great
it fire
game.
or thumbtacks?
I'm pretty excited about that game. At 80,000, I'll stream an old school Star Trek video game chosen by the community. At 82,500, apparently Arian thinks that it would be hilarious for me to perform an Eminem rap. As voted on the community by the community on a live Twitch stream, they will give me 2 weeks to rehearse. So you guys get to pick an Eminem rap song, and I will karaoke that. At 85,000, this one hurts. At 85,000, I must purchase and wear Minnesota Vikings gear for a full podcast and start said podcast by singing the Vikings fight song. Note, the song must be sung with full enthusiasm.
Maximum intensity.
Yeah, maximum intensity. All right, 87,500. DJs and Griffin will perform a roast of our favorite Star Trek characters, which I think would be a lot of fun. That would be great. $90,000. DJs eats an unusual themed meal live. Alien food from Star Trek lore, like Gok. That's what you had mentioned the other night, is that you're going to make me eat worms.
Gok. Yep. Oh, yeah.
95,000. I will do Scotty's accent for 30 minutes on a podcast. And at $100,000, DJs and Griffin will create and then navigate an obstacle course wearing a Star Trek-inspired costume and narrating it as though they are on an away mission.
I think that she had something very specific in mind when she made that one.
Oh, really?
I mean, it's very specific.
Create an obstacle course wearing a Star Trek inspired costume and narrated as though they're on an away mission. You think it's going to be Kirk and Gorn? That's the one I would think.
So.
Really? That's
Yeah,
what you were thinking
sure,
too?
yes.
I would think Kirk and Gorn. That's what I was thinking.
I'm Kirk.
So
Why not Kirk versus Spock in the love feud when Spock was on sparring?
A live action LARP. That's right, Ice Wolf. Seth is saying, so is this the name of the song, SKOL, Vikings? How do you say that? SKOL or skull or like, what do you say? I see it, Seth. I don't know what that means. Is that the name of the song or is that what they say? I wouldn't know. I don't know anything about being a Vikings fan. Skull Vulcan Vikings? Skull Vikings?
We'll let you YouTube it.
Okay. So anyway, those are the stretch goals, everybody. These are the stretch goals. And while I understand that they are large amounts of money, again, I will remind you that it is indeed for charity. The Children's Hospital, Monroe Carroll Children's Hospital at Vanderbilt, Monroe Carroll Jr. Children's Hospital at Vanderbilt. I have to be careful on how I say that. And you can make your donation now for the next 12 days by scanning this QR code right here on the right-hand side of your screen. You scan that code, it will take you directly to their site. So it's not even coming into me. It's not. I never touch it. If you use this QR code, it goes straight to the hospital, and we are set up, and we've been monitoring their page so we know what comes in, and they've got us connected. We're working very closely with them. They love you. They are very, very appreciative of the efforts that you guys are putting in. So they've been very, very helpful and generous and been connecting. Tarpey also mentions about the data privacy. So there's two ways. If you wanted to remain private, do be aware that there is a way to stay anonymous on the QR code page. Like there's a button. You have to put in your real name because you're sending money, right? But there's a button that says, make sure I'm anonymous from the community. And then you can put your Twitch name or your Discord name in the comments. All right. You can totally do that, but you do not have to reveal your real name. Just make sure you check the button that says, keep my donation anonymous. Okay?
Yeah.
So there you go. And that's how you do it right there. So if you give to that, then it goes straight to the kids that we've been helping out. And I'm just going to refresh the link right now just to see if anything else has popped in here. And there has been. Oh, my goodness.
Ooh.
I am behind. Holy smokes.
What a shock.
Okay,
hang on. Hang on. Nobody.
Oh, hang on, good sir. I'm going to add all of these in. Okay, hang on. Shh. 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 Oh, my gosh. The only problem with using that site is that I do have to manually, like they give me the feed, but I got to manually plug them in. Okay, got one. Stop it, dude. It's not a quick.
All that time took
That's
one?
not a quick, easy process. Okay. All right, there you go. And Hani, thank you for your $50 donation right there. Thank you, and Hani.
Thank you, and Hani.
I've got more.
That's probably what the Scopely engineers would say to you. Hey, it's not a quick and easy process, okay? Just calm down.
You know what? You were doing so good.
Oh, come on.
Skull Vikings. So that's what they say is skull. Like their chant is
It is.
So
their chant is after like a brand of tobacco. Hey!
I feel like it's older than the brand of tobacco.
Hot Tua, everybody. I'm a Vikings fan. Skull!
I'm being
Why don't they even say
tornadoed by my
Why
own
don't they even
alliance.
say
What the
score?
heck?
You're gonna get slapped with matters as fish. I'm in
Ew.
Minnesota, dude.
What does
All
that
right.
mean? I don't want to know what that means.
I don't know
Keep
what it
your
means
fish
either.
away from me.
All right,
Matters.
congratulations, or thank you, rather. Delurge, 25. Thank you, Delurge, $25 into the Christmas Angel Fund. Appreciate that very much. Thank you. Oh, this is awesome. This is great. Hang on. Typing. That's funny. Yeah. Thank you.
What?
This is hilarious.
Do you
understand the hot Tua coming out of my mouth? Yeah, do you understand that, hot Tua? Okay. Thank you, Candy White, dropping $200 in the Christmas Angel Fund.
Nice.
With the following
Candy
comment. Everyone go buy Green Griffin Christmas sweaters from the merch store.
There you go. You better not. That better not but sell one.
Guys, there's Green Griffin Christmas sweaters for your ugly Christmas sweater season. Just
I
saying,
want to see nobody parading around.
You better
in a Green
order
Griffin
them
Christmas
soon.
sweater.
You better order them soon, or you're not going to have them in time for Christmas. There's Green
Ugh.
Griffin Christmas sweaters. Okay, I mean that's a thing.
I can
Candy
think of
White
nothing
made them.
worse.
I don't know if anybody's actually bought one yet. But you're not
Thank
going to let
God.
Candy White do all that hard work and design a thing and then not buy it, right? Surely you're not going to do that. Let's see. Okay. Hi. I think I know who this is. I'm going to put your screen name in here because I'm pretty sure I know who this is. There's so much stuff to fill out when you manually enter a thingy. To enter all that information. Isn't it almost time for Taco Tuesday with Samo? It probably is. Yeah, it's 10 o'clock. We got to get ready to wrap up here in a minute. But I do have Star Trek stuff I want to do.
Why don't you type and why don't you turn on the whale cam for a minute and
Yeah,
we can
I can do
talk really quick about what we learned on the Revenant.
Okay. Yeah, the Revenant Scopely allegedly fixed it. By the way, look in the blog post, too. I saw somebody mention something in the blog post about them changing the scrap requirements. You need to check the scrap requirements where you are, dude, before you buy that pack.
What do you mean the scrap requirements?
They allegedly, in the blog, changed it to tier 14, level 70.
Can you still hear me?
Yes.
Ooh.
Oh, good. So I'm on there. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just in my mirror premium section here. Let me just get out of that.
Yeah, I wonder what he was doing over there. No
Who
idea.
knows? So anyway, what we noticed on the little Revenant, let me get this back here onto the screen. Okay, so the last time on Felicity, we had upgraded the Revenant to tier 14, and we were going to stop there because we determined that at the rate of attaining the premium,
not ready yet, Samo.
Revenant parts, the epic parts, it was going to cost me about $1,900 to take it from tier 14 to 15. That's a 1,900.
Not quite ready yet, Samo.
To 14 to 15. And then at that point, that's when we scrapped to get that tier 3. And we said, no way we're going to do that. That's just done. We can wail hard, but there's got to be something wrong there, because every other tier before it was only like a $200, $300 investment. Why now $1,800? So we did.
What? Nothing.
So we did bring that up to our friends at Scopely, and the wonderful Mr. Tiger was on screen, and who was on? What are you whispering?
Nothing. Go on, continue. Good Lord. Okay, wait. While you're
Ham was on stream.
Hold on. While you're in between thoughts, let me go ahead and thank our beloved Shauna Benson. $150 into the Christmas Angel Fund, who says, let's get to that fan-written episode. I have ideas.
Oh, my God.
Thank you, Scribbler. Appreciate that very much. All right. That is beautiful. Thank you so much.
So we brought that economy problem to their attention, and they were very honest and kind and said, you know what, that doesn't sound quite right. Let me go through and see what's going on. And they did, and we did get an answer back for that. There was a blog post posted today by Beck about patch 73.1, where we talked about the SS Revenant Armada bundles. And it says, we fixed an issue where the SS Revenant Tier 14 and Tier 15 Solo and Group Armada bundles were providing fewer Epic Revenant parts than intended. Players will now receive the correct amounts, ensuring a smoother upgrade path for your SS Revenant. So not only were the people who were upgrading to 15 affected, but also people upgrading into 14 DJ, which I already had done.
We
so I was
knew
already
that.
half of the victim there.
We knew that. Hang on, Raj. This is actually important information. Scopely actually listened to something we did and fixed it. So
they did indeed. So
this is why before you go to 15 though, I want to check the scrap rewards. I want you to go check the scrap rewards at 70.
Okay, we will. I just want to point out that don't make my mistake. I initially went in here to upgrade the Revenant again, and I looked and I saw, oh, well, these are all still crazy values. It's not that which was changed. It's the economy in the store when you go to buy the pack of the parts, and you're getting.
Are you serious? So they just increased the number of parts in the pack. They didn't actually change the economy.
The parts in the pack. So, well, no, I'm fine with that, because instead of needing to purchase,
that means the grinder's path is still going to take 17 years.
Yeah, that wasn't the way they should have done it.
I mean, okay. First of all, at least they acknowledged it for people who are wanting to wail out on it. But that does nothing for the grinding path in the future. So I see what they've done. They've added millions more of the epic parts into the pack. But that means you still got to buy it.
Now it's 6.8 million.
That means you still have to buy it, though.
Well, yeah, but I have to buy it 3 times instead of 19 times. Don't look at get force in the mouth. All right, so here I am in the station.
Gift whale.
And I'm over here at the scrapyard, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but I have to have the Revenant not be in my
not in dock
here. So I got to swap the ship. Let me just throw on my maxed tier 15 protector. Perfect.
Mazed asks, did they credit you the amounts of packs you had already bought? That answer is actually yes.
I did, and not only because I'm me, everybody who got into that tier 14 economy did in fact receive a little apology letter in our little inboxes in game today with an explanation that we would be getting a compensation pack, which we promptly received. And
Matter of fact,
I'll
put that up on screen, by the way. Claim your compensation.
Can you read that for me? Because it's really small. What does it say?
It says, Commander, we identified an issue where the SS Revenant's Tier 15 components were priced higher. I don't know what those are. Oh, I know what that is. Sorry. Were priced higher than originally intended. This has been addressed, but a few commanders like yourself had already upgraded these components before the fix. Shocking. Griffin. To make things right, we've sent you a compensation, which you can now claim in the gift section. Thank you for understanding. So they did actually send the compensation for packs for people who had bought. I know.
And it was a good hookup too.
It was mostly stuff related to this loop. So like Armada directives, Armada currency, things like that. But then they also went in and changed. Roselia says, did they change anything in the refinery? I believe that somebody.
Well,
I
we're
haven't
here right now.
I haven't. I'll turn webcam back on. I haven't confirmed this with Jules, but I have been told by some people that the refinery payouts have changed. Nope, that's still showing, dude. That's still showing Mark III. So wait, now, hang on. I want to look at the blog post. Somebody told me that they did. You see it? Did they say that they dropped it to?
Well, I only read the top part. I didn't read what happened with the. Why don't you put it on screen so everybody
Okay,
can see?
let's take a look and see what we got. This is not the right news. Update 73. Q continuing part 2. Bug fix is 73.1. Here you go. Okay, 73.1 adjusted Revenant Armada bundles. All right, so tier 14 and tier 15 solo and group Armada bundles were providing fewer parts than. Oh, okay. Okay, then I'm not as fussy. I was complaining about the Grinder's Path. If the Grinder's Path and the packs have been adjusted, then that's okay.
There you go.
That's okay. All right. I didn't want them to basically force you to buy the pack and the Grinder's Path still take 20 million parts. So that's not terrible. We fixed an issue where the tier 14 and 15 solo and group Armada bundles were providing fewer parts than intended. Players will not receive the correct amounts, ensuring a smoother upgrade. Okay, that's good. Corrected the Mark II bundle cost. The cost of the Mark II Tier 5 solo and group Armada bundles have been adjusted to be more reasonable. Okay, good. Mark IV Borg exchange bundles. Tier 15 were lower than Tier 14. That has been corrected. Let's see. The Dejosh, Tolra, Beer, and Toli were causing the prevention of Armadas starting. That's been corrected.
And now here we go. This is where you want under Revenant improvements.
Yeah, we've corrected Revenant scrapping requirements to accurately reflect that it can be scrapped at Tier 14, level 70, which we have now proven yet again to be false. Have you updated your client? Let's make sure that we've done everything here. Have you updated your client?
Let me kill the whale cam, and I'll just make sure.
Okay.
That happens automatically in Windows, though, I believe.
No, mine doesn't. I have to actually update clients.
I'm out.
Griffin did not update his client. People are saying that it is fixed.
Okay, well, maybe I didn't upgrade my client. I'm a very busy person. I'm very busy. I got all these patent list video edits.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
A pergola that I'm trying to measure out.
Yeah, no, it's a big deal. I get it. Let's see. There's nothing. Wait, Kirshara?
No, read that. That's the best part. They finally fixed it.
Fixed an issue where swapping ships through the fleet bar allowed multiple ships to attack the same queued hostile. Now, once a hostile is queued for attack, it is locked to the original ship until the attack is completed or canceled.
There you go. Now, nobody else can double click it and steal it from you, which causes a whole hiccup the whole time.
Oh, that's what was causing it to fail? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Ooh.
All right, I'm back.
You know
in
what
the
that
game
means?
here,
Hold
just
on.
about.
Think about what that means. That actually now provides arguable benefit to tiering up Kirshara, because if you go into a system, you click all 20 of them, that means
You
nobody
can lock
else.
it all up.
Yeah, nobody else can come in and grind.
Mm-hmm.
Yikes.
I like it. All right. So
Does that
back
also
to the
mean
system.
that
Here comes
Pong
the
says that's
webcam.
only for your ship. Yeah, Jonathan Ingram says that's not right. I don't think that's right. Van Man says not other people's ships. So yeah. Wait, now Q says that's
so like
right.
you can't just like block a wave hostile from someone else.
Well, A, why would you
That's
why would you want to do that?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like that's what you just kind of said. Like if you click on the hostile with the Kirshara, and you're the only person who can go after it.
Huh.
So I don't think that would be true, right? So like I'm agreeing with the people in the chat saying it can't just be your ship that can only hit that.
It doesn't sound quite right. We're going to have to check more into that.
Okay, I don't see any changes on this, DJs.
Oh, back to the whale cam. Oh, boy. Yep, that's still the Mark III gift bundle. So you're still going to have to go to tier 15. God, they still got it wrong.
Okay.
Still got it wrong.
I'm done waiting. I've waited long enough.
No. Are you serious?
I've waited long enough. I can't have this ship in my dock any longer without it being fully upgraded.
No.
The time is now. I'm doing
Jonathan
it.
Ingram
You
says,
can't
don't do it.
stop
Don't
me.
do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
You can't stop me.
Jonathan Ingram says, don't be dumb. Hey, before you do that, let me say thank you to the next tip that came in from Anonymous, who donated $229.88 and says, here's your challenge, community. Match your annual donation to Scopely. I'm no whale, but it makes me feel better about that horrendous time sink. Thank you very much.
About this.
Thank you, $229.88. Thank you so very much. I appreciate it. That's very kind of you. Wait, Griffin, would you stop? Stop, Griffin.
I can't hear you. You're breaking up.
No, Griffin, stop. There's something else we need to check. Dragon Keeper says if you're on PC, you got to go through and do a manual update. How do we do that? Show me how to do that, Dragon Keeper. He's not using shenanigans. He doesn't even use shenanigans. So, stop! Dragon Keeper.
Griffin, do it after, but let's make sure you update and check first while we're on stream so we can see if it's working.
Okay, close the
if
game.
If it's not working, feel free to finish spending all your money on
Close the game. Close the game. Close it out. Close it. Close it. Close it. You're getting pooped on by the community, and they love when you spend money, but you're not spending money smartly.
There's closed. There's fine.
Okay, now close the launcher. Close the launcher. Okay. Why can't I see your desktop?
Oh, there's very private and sensitive things on my desktop. I'm not sharing my desktop with you.
Fine. Close the launcher. Okay?
Yeah, it's closed.
Now, reopen the launcher.
Yes.
And click on repair.
I did.
What version of the client does it say you're running?
2.14.6.
What?
In the lower left-hand corner of the launcher?
Hold on. Let me look at my launcher. 2.14.6. Yeah, that's right.
All right. So I've clicked repair. It has downloaded a file of like 400 megs.
Okay.
Now it's doing something again. Now I'm going to hit play again.
Okay.
Now it's going to open up STFC.
Okay.
Now there's Sarn and there's Q.
Okay. Now go into the game and go to your player section. Okay, whale cam's back. Look, Pong's throwing tomatoes at you too. All right. Go into your settings area and let's take a look at your game version. Where is that, by the way? Oh, wait, don't go there. Don't do that. I'll turn you off. Your player ID. Okay. Go to game version. 1.00. Yeah, click general.
Where's game version?
Click settings, then click general. I can see your screen. Click settings and then general. Okay, he's on the right version of the game, guys. That's 1.000.40017. All right, go back and check your scrapper. I'm putting your cam back on.
Okay. Hold on. Let me just get that.
Yeah, guys, I don't know. Are you guys saying that yours is showing you the correct scrap rewards? You know what? I want to look on stfc.space too while we're
who has a tier 15?
Who do you think? Shout out!
Ingram?
Ingram probably has one. Canine Tooth has one. All right, I'm looking at scrap reward.
I'm looking. See again, it got the same thing.
All right, scrapping at level 70.
Oh wait, here it says Revenant Mark III gift bundle. Is not what I'm supposed to see?
No, you're supposed to be getting Mark IV. And by the way,
I think I have to scrap it first, and then the reward for scrapping is the Mark IV.
No, sir. Oh my God, don't do this. No. Look here, even on the screen, it says that the reward is a Mark III gift key. You're already Mark III. Look, 67. I'm going down. It's Mark III all the way down. It's going to be that way. Look, right there. It changes it at level 46. It's the same Mark III gift key.
So I'm stuck?
You got to go to tier 15, which is still wrong because the blog post, why are we unable to get this right? The blog post says, we've corrected the Revenant scrapping requirements to accurately reflect that it can be scrapped at tier 14 level 70. That is incorrect. That is incorrect. It is still tier 15. Oh my
Footy.
God, what are you doing?
Well, it's proof of concept.
If you play on a phone or something like that, you could update the version on your phone and it wouldn't be on the whale cam, but you could still see if it's different between the two versions.
Oh yeah, there's only one problem.
Domo.
You already did it.
Domo
Already bought
says it says they fixed the text. It previously said to scrap at 14. Now it says scrap at 15, except it doesn't. Look, it still says that it can be scrapped at tier 14 level 70, which is incorrect. Oh, God.
Well, back to the whale cam.
Unbelievable. I cannot believe you did that.
So there we go. Click here, over to here, throw this onto there. Scrap ship.
And now it's going to
Revenant.
show, yeah, there's the Mark IV. See? Right there, second row. Revenant Mark IV gift bundle key.
Well, it's a happy day on the farm.
What?
What is wrong? Are you okay? Did you step on a nail?
Oh, my God.
Hello? Is DJ's there?
Yeah.
No.
That's insane.
Well, now we just need the Alliance to hit the help button.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all we need. Jesus Christ.
There's our countdown timer.
The blog post text is wrong. In-game text has been corrected.
Looks like I might be in line for one of those fancy little communications again in my inbox tomorrow.
That's a big one right there. That's impressively large. Oh, God. My Apple Watch heart rate is going to be great for today. Yeah. Seth, your banners tonight have been so funny. They have been so good. Oh my goodness gracious me, oh my. All right.
Well, I'm just gonna let this timer count down. I am 15 minutes late to the jacuzzi, unfortunately, Ultimate DJs.
Oh, okay. I do understand. Yikes, me almighty. Okay. Can we talk about the warp ranges being broken? I don't know anything about it. I do have one other thing I need to show you guys very quick. Griffin, before you go. I have one more thing that I need to show everybody. I'm sorry we did very little STFC tonight. I just needed a community hangout night. I appreciate everybody. I do want to remind everybody, and I have a link. I'm going to paste it or pin it in the Twitch chat, and I will be posting it in the Discord here in just a little bit. Guys, our auction goes live tomorrow morning. I'm going to pull it up on your screen right now. Here it is, the Talking Trek Jingle Toy Drive. And by the way, this completely goes through Monroe Carroll. We don't have to do anything. Here it is. Auction will be open December the 11th. That's tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Eastern Time and closing December 23rd at noon Eastern Time. Okay? No, Jonathan Ingram says everyone knows auctions happen on Saturdays. No, this is our auction. Okay? And it includes, like, they put all the art in here that we put in, that we sent them. Guys, check this out. I don't know, I think Arian wrote these. Look at these amazing descriptions. A vibrant framed animation still from Star Trek Lower Decks featuring the character T'Lyn, signed by Gabrielle Ruiz. The piece includes a witty and personalized inscription, adding a humorous and unique touch that fans will adore. Professionally framed with complimentary purple matting, this rare collectible is a must-have for fans of the series. Your winning bid on this one-of-a-kind piece will directly benefit Monroe Carroll Jr. Children's Hospital at Vanderbilt, helping to provide life-saving care to children in need. Curmudgeon
Well,
says
that's
sounds like
delightful.
Chat GPT. Well, it sounds great. All right. I thought it sounded wonderful. All right, that sounds great. If that's Chat GPT, then well done. All right. They wrote that for all of them. How do I get out of here? How do I get okay, there's the X. They wrote that for all of them. Look here at this one from Anson Mount. A stunning photograph of Captain Pike, portrayed by Anson Mount from Star Trek Strange New Worlds, signed by Anson Mount. This bold and iconic image captures Pike in his gold uniform on the bridge, showcasing the charisma of this fan-favorite character. Framed with rich burgundy matting, this collectible is an eye-catching centerpiece for any Trek enthusiast display. By bidding on this remarkable piece, you'll help support critical care for children at Monroe Carroll Jr. Children's Hospital at Vanderbilt, turning your fandom into a force for good. I love what they have done with this website. All right. I mean, this is cool. And of course, here's the shirt. Okay. A unique and exceptional, Griffin. Exceptional framed Star Trek t-shirt signed by a diverse lineup of cast members from the Trek to Nashville Star Trek convention held in Murfreesboro, Tennessee from September 13th to 15th, 2024. Every attending cast member signed this piece, making it a one-of-a-kind treasure that celebrates the spirit of the Star Trek franchise. The t-shirt is professionally framed for preservation and includes a certificate of authenticity, ensuring its legacy as a collector's item. Proceeds from this bid on this historic piece will directly benefit Monroe Carroll Jr. Children's Hospital of Vanderbilt, providing life-changing medical care for children. But these descriptions are bomb. What an asshole. I love him so much. Anyway, yeah, the jacuzzi calls. A+, Griffin. The whale needed water. All right. Anyway, there you go. The website is pinned in our Twitch chat now, and I will write it up and put it in our Discord announcements later on tonight. Because this auction opens tomorrow morning. It will last for, it looks like, 12 days. All right. So there you go. Are you guys excited about this, by the way? Matters? Like, this looks legit, right? Isn't this a cool auction site?
It is.
And it's directly through the hospital, so I don't even have to do anything either.
Oh, that's even better.
Yeah, it's directly through it. Look here. It says, let's see. Hold on. Maybe it's in my email. Let me see if I can find this real quick. They wrote me a note on how it was going to work. Let's see. Okay. Trying to find it. Okay, here it is. Items can be bid on starting tomorrow at 8 a.m. CST. That's CST. Just use the exact link. Sometimes if you click on it and copy the long link, it doesn't work right. Winning bidders will receive a text when the auction closes that says, "Congratulations, you're a winning bidder. You will be contacted on how to receive your item. Our team will process payments and then forward winning bidders to me." That's Lee Ellen at the hospital. "I will then share that with you, DJs, and your team will need to contact the winner on shipping. Let's get to bidding. Let me know if you have any questions." So that was Lee Ellen. All right. So there you go. That seems exciting. Hey, Kaviji. What's up, man? Thank you. Wow, there's a lot of things in here. Let me see. Engineering, Shadowed Fox. Fox fan, thank you guys for the hydrates. I don't know that I ever did that. You know what? I'm just going to refund everybody's mice tonight. How's that? One other thing that I wanted to talk about, and we could just do this real quick. We could actually come back another day to talk about this. I was going to share my Twitch recap with you as a streamer and as a viewer, and I guess I can look at the community as well. No, that's everybody. So as a streamer, I was curious as to how many people have found me in their top 5. Look at that. That's crazy. 140,000 hours watched matters.
Wow.
That's a big one right there. That's impressively large.
That is big.
Yeah, sure. I'll do Twitch recap in squirrel voice. What's the worst that could
Oh,
happen?
jeez. Who did that to you?
Yeah, thanks a lot. We've done 135 streams, totaling 447 hours, 140,000 hours watched. Star Trek is our top category of the year. Can't imagine that. Supermarket Simulator made an appearance in there. Thank you for that. Let's see. We've had 290,000 chat messages sent. That's crazy. Our biggest watchers of the year. How about that? Tarpy, Jonathan Ingram, Ford M5, which I don't know who that is. They just watch. They never talk. I have no idea who that is. Six Flash, Crushin', Raj, Benny Hill, Silvertab, Captain Super Hater, and Tarpy and Jonathan Ingram. Great crowd, but I don't know who Ford 5 is. Don't know who that is. Mariah says, I have 136 hours watched, and you're my #1 stream. Oh, thank you. You're so sweet and kind and mwah. I will throw out the fact that my biggest raiders this year have been Tiberius, Grand Admiral Hunter, and Dr. Iron Chef. You guys are awesome. Thank you. How about that? We rated out to Scribbler, Ben Sai, and Major Samo was our top 3 raid outs. And you guys made 218 clips. 72 of you made 218 clips. We've had 950 new followers, 1,500 new subs, 150 hype trains, and this was actually hilarious to me. You guys have spent 17.8 million toy mice. 17.8 million toy mice. That's a lot of mice. That's a lot of mices right there. And this is what I wanted to show you, Samo. So I have watched 449 hours of Twitch. I have watched on 266 unique days. I know, it's a lot. I have watched Star Trek, DJs, marbles, music, and just chatting. My favorite streamer...
I'm so positive. I'm full of positive energy.
Thank you, Jonex. My favorite streamer of the year was Bafty.
Wow. That's a big one right there. That's impressively large.
Followed up by Major Samo was the #2 streamer I watched this year. Shout out, Major Samo! Look at you. How many hours bathtub streams? Look, there you go. You can see it. I am not afraid to show my top 5 channels because some streamers have like, no, I'm not showing it. Because there's stuff in there that I don't want people to see. But yeah, Samo was my #2 most watched stream. Pica was #3. The Rev Deuce at #4. And Chaos at #5. All right. Yeah. I did. I have.
You're the best. Mwah. Give me hugs and kisses.
Thanks, Plugster. Appreciate you, man. So there you go. That's oh man, that's a lot of money. Good God! Did that Jiminy Christmas? You know how much money that is? Yeah. Pitter patter tacos. Oh, he wants me to get off the air. Samo, you better go start streaming. Moopsy wants you to Moopsy wants to go over to the taco party. Okay, time for tacos. Time for the Tuesday taco party. So anyway, there was my Twitch recap. How was your guys's? Did you guys look in the chat? Hang on.
There you go. Do you guys? How many of you guys have posted your Twitch recaps? Thank you guys, by the way, for everybody who's been watching our channel. That's obviously incredible. I appreciate you guys all. And Hani says that was #2 on yours. Thank you. Let's see. Samo says, appreciate you and your support so much. Oh, you're very welcome. How do you do it? I think you just go to twitch.com. Just if you go to your homepage on Twitch, I'm pretty sure, yeah, you can see it there. Your 2024 recap is live. So then you can click on view your 2024 recap, and then it'll pull up this website. It gives me two buttons. I've got the streamer button and I've got the viewer button, which, breaks down. Dragon Keeper says, I was your number one. Aw. Iron Chef says, I was your number one. Aw. Thank you. It's very sweet of you. I appreciate it. Balabomb says, I've watched 218 hours of DJs. That's a lot. Seeing as how, yeah, you're like right there at half. Look, I have only streamed 447 hours. I wonder how many people have watched. Mad Mel says, I'm number 4 on yours, just behind Rev. Oh, that's fine. Rev's a big streamer. I'll take top 5. I'm not ashamed about top 5. That's big time, man. I'm not upset about that. Seth, thank you for your bits. Twitch.tv/annual-recap is where you can find your Twitch recap, and that'll get you to log in, and you'll be able to find all your stats there, okay? Ben Sias says, I am in 5th place for you. Thank you very much. Ross says, I'm number 1 on yours. Thank you. DJz is number 1 for KA Knowledge. Ape, I'm number 1. Thank you so very much. Ooh, and Venati, did you get a screenshot of your stream streak? And Venadia says, I hit my 100 stream streak today. Well, congratulations. Send it over. I'll get you a pack. Burton says, I am overwhelmingly number 1 on yours. Thank you so very much. I appreciate that. Silvertab says, wait, how have I watched 478 hours of DJs? I don't know, because I haven't been on for 478 hours. I wonder if that means that you've watched that much content. Maybe you've been watching playbacks. Is that what it is? You guys have watched playbacks? That must be it. It must be that one. Thank you, Ripley Gatto. Thank you, Spectre. Thank you, Bear Butt. Thank you, Forgotten Sec. How do you peep this? Just that. Seth just put it up. Twitch.tv/annual-recap is where you will find your 2024 recap, and it'll pull up this. As a matter of fact, I don't know if you can see it, but it's up there right now, and that's exactly what it says. Twitch.tv/annual-recap. Just break down some of the stuff you've done on Twitch this year. It's a fun little thing. It is fun. All right, guys.
Or creepy because they're always watching.
Yeah, that's true. Guys, let me say thank you. I needed a community night tonight. I appreciate just being able to come out and laugh and vent and yell and be a little frustrated. I know we didn't do much in STFC. We will do more. I have done very little with the Revenant, but I am going to kind of focus in and play here over the next couple of days. We will be doing a show on Thursday. I remember what else I was going to tell you guys about. I've got a guest booked for our next show with Bubba Joe. Very excited about that. So, yeah, listen, things are moving. Things are moving and shaking. I have a huge announcement in January of 25. This is going to be massive. A massive announcement in January of 2025. We'll give you a countdown of some of that stuff. But, yeah, big time. Big time. Darkfire says, where's all the event store loot? They have assured me that they are going to be ramping up events as we get closer to the holiday. Okay? That's all. That's the only answer I've got. See, IJ says, DJ, number 2 streamer behind Amaranth. I mean, I don't blame you, man. I've watched a little. I mean, when she's on Twitch. She's usually playing games or like swimming in the pool. Anyway, do we know if they're putting it back into the rare ticketed events? No, I do not know. That I know Stewie asked that question. I don't remember seeing an answer. So I don't know. I will find out more. I'll have something ready for you on Thursday just in case. Okay? I'll have something more for you on Thursday just in case I don't have the answer. Okay? Retrieving what? No. Was that in Star Trek? I'm not eating that. Serious? I don't know if I could do that. I don't know if I could do that. Oh, man. Dr. Juby says, take your top off next time, DJs. You will get more viewers. I don't know that that's the case, to be honest with you. It's probably not. Okay. That's probably not accurate. So, yeah, you know what, Silvertap? It must be on playback. Do you watch stuff on playback? Because I can see it. You've got more hours than I've actually streamed, so it must be on playback. That's what it's got to be. Ginmon says, I was second place behind Sandwich Dude. Dude, I'm totally cool being second place to Sandy. He's a great streamer. I love watching his channel. I'm actually surprised he didn't show up higher on mine because I watch his stuff a lot. So, yeah, anywho. Ingram says, I would put money in the tip jar for him to put his top back on. Speaking of Jonathan Ingram, I got a new video that we'll close out the show with. I got raided and apparently started a war in the same day. Jonathan, how did this story go? Like, what actually happened? I think I know what happened, but I don't want to say it out loud in case it's not right, because I don't want to make anybody sound weird. But allegedly, I think I started a war. Well, hang on. I think I landed my alliance with a donut because I hit someone over cargo in mirror space, and it started a war. Here's the, and by the way, I've got the screenshot because it was sent to my admiral, who then sent it to me. I killed this ship and got like 3 million trillium, and then all of a sudden all my teammates started dying. Tarpy says, over cargo and mirror space, isn't that everything? Yes. So? So, yes, in other words, I took everything. Zoidberg says, do you have protections in Mirror Universe? So here's the thing. I actually did not know we had protections in Mirror Universe. In fairness, that wasn't my alliance's fault. That's not my alliance's fault because I never read the Discord. If I go right now, I have, well, actually, there's only 5 right now because I was just in it the other day. But I have 5 notifications out of my alliance Discord. I never read it. All right. Vic says he's an ally. We don't have allies. I mean, we do, but everybody's fair game. Like, Jonathan Ingram taps my base every single day. Like, we're allies, but it just means we're buddies. We're friends. So it's not like a big deal or anything. I will take cargo if I happen to see it and it's valuable to me. I don't take cargo off materials, for example. I don't care, right? I don't care about the refineries. I don't shop for overcargo. I don't look for what is the stuff in territory? I don't even know. ISO, is that what it's called? ISO something? I don't hunt for that because I don't care. Okay? Yeah, Jonathan Ingram says the heart is because we love raiding DJs. Yeah, I might point out that's them having a heart on me. I don't have a heart on them. Okay? Like, I don't have a heart on them. But again, there's nothing animosity about it. Jonathan Ingram's a dear friend. So, like, it's fine, right? But I hit somebody over cargo in Mirror Universe, and Jonathan Ingram declared war on me. He declared war for 24 hours. So, anywho. So.
Do it again. I didn't get a chance to play.
Go do it again. So, that was where this video happened, because then Jonathan Ingram was all over me. He tapped me like 4.
I think I fool-bought this.
He tapped me like 4 times this day, and one time he actually got me.
This morning, phaser set to stun. My base is in ruins, all my work undone. Spaceships are burning, stars don't shine as bright. Ingram came out of nowhere in the dead of night. Warp speed to nowhere, shields are all gone. I'm stranded in the galaxy. What went wrong? Scotty can't fix this. I'm losing control. My base is in pieces, taking its toll. Ingram raided my base.
All right, anyway.
Took all my parts steel.
White Wolf says, Jonathan Ingram, we need a Christmas album. That would actually be really funny. You want a Christmas album for it? There you go. Game Junior, have a great night. Thank you very much for being here. I appreciate it. Jonathan Ingram is very good at finding unshielded bases. Listen, first of all, I'm relatively, unfortunately, kind of predictable. I'm always in the same place. All right. Crusader said, must be nice to have 24-hour wars. Our usually last for years on our server. You know, I have found, Cruzedo, I have often bragged on server 15 for being healthy. I have often bragged on 15 for being one of the healthiest in the game. That doesn't mean that we're not without our trolls. That doesn't mean that we're not without our rogues. But I have often praised 15 for being probably one of the most human servers that exist out there. And I think that it has a lot to do with the leadership of alliances. I think that they acknowledge the fact that things can sometimes get heated. I think that, for example, when this happened the other day, Jonathan was talking to JB, my admiral, and they said, okay, why don't we just kind of let everybody kind of duke it out for a day or two? That is the kind of respect and the kind of mutual cooperation that the alliances have. And I think that it's good for people to experience skirmishes. I think when skirmishes go too long, they become toxic, and that's when things become personal and things become heated and angry. And I'm just not a fan of that. I have never found it to be good for somebody's goal to be driving somebody out of the game. You know, I have never endorsed making a player feel unable to play. I have never endorsed making a player feel unwelcome in the game. I have never endorsed throwing a donut on an alliance who takes in a player that's caused you trouble in the past, because the other 70 players in that tag, they didn't do anything. They're just letting somebody play. I mean, there's only so many places you can go. You know what I'm saying? And so I've never supported that. I believe that my server has largely,
I think I foolbot this.
Not had many issues with that, and I think that I think starts with leadership, and I really respect and admire a lot of the leaders on server 15, and I maintain that I think that is probably one of the reasons that 15 is one of the highest population servers still in the game, and I think we're still relatively healthy, is because we get along, and when we do, you know, when somebody does say, "You stole cargo from me," well, instead of getting in a nasty message back and forth and, you know, all this stuff, we're just going to go duke it out for a day or two, and then everybody's fine. Game over, you know? Chaos says, to get people to quit is how my server does wars. I just don't. It's not good for the game. It's not good for your server. You know? That's not good for... IJ says, DJ stole my Borg probes. Always remember, never forget. I did. You know, I remember stealing Wardod's Voyager hostile. Do you guys remember that? He got so pissed. But, you know, I mean, that I think, among friends, I think that's fun stuff. So, I don't know. I think that that is, I think that's challenging. And I think it's unfortunate sometimes when people demand somebody be removed from the game. I mean, what are they going to do? You know, that's not our right to say, in my opinion. But, I don't think that happens a great deal on our server, which I think is why it remains healthy. I think. I don't know. I have heard that that's rare, to be honest with you. I have heard that that's rare. I've heard that a lot of servers don't have that. So Wilson says, my alliance is in a permanent war forever. And, you know, I mean, that's great. And if you like playing that way, that's great. But not everybody does. There are players that really find it very frustrating and can't progress because of that. Usually lower ops level players. So, you know, I hate for... Now, if that's the kind of gameplay you love, sure. Love it. But I don't want people to be frustrated to the point of quitting a game. That's not good. That's not good for anything. That's not good for your server. It's not good for your team. That doesn't make you a winner. You know, you make somebody quit a game because you're being so harsh on them. I mean, that's borderline bullying. I'm not going to cross the line and say it's bullying because, I mean, that is the way the game can be played. But, I mean, Shouldn't we all be playing it for enjoyment?
Oh, absolutely is. I'm not even going to say borderline. That's way past the line.
I agree.
It
I
is a
think
game,
it's
we all
over the
should
line.
enjoy it, and trying to force somebody out of playing a game for enjoyment, that's definitely bullying.
Well, no, I get it. And I think that that's unfortunate. I wish people did not do that. But I mean, I understand that some people do, and that's what some people enjoy as far as gameplay. And yeah, I might not agree with it, but that's how they want to play. Then so be it. I mean, that's why there's rogues. People like being rogue. That's fine. I remember I did that one time. There was a server I played on. I created a new account. You guys remember I went in and bought a baby jelly faster than anybody else did, and I was a rogue on that server for 2 weeks until I got bored. I tried it. I did. I bought a baby jelly and I tried to be a rogue on that server for like 2 weeks. It was so boring. I mean, all I did was run around in a baby jelly and kill miners. That's all I did. It was very boring. So, anyway. Listen, I want tacos. Is Samo on? I bet she is. Yeah, there she is. She's been on for 16 minutes. Okay, you guys ready to go see Samo for Taco Tuesday? IJ says DJ was a rogue on our server. I couldn't mind. Oh, whatever. I did do that, didn't I? God, that was a long time ago. I'm surprised you remember that. Yeah, but that was only like 8 hours, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure I just did it for like one night. I actually did try to like change my name and like be all incognito, but people were tracking my username. So they know it was me. Dastro says an update about the Miami meetup. Yes. The Google form, which I don't remember where it is. The Google form. If you have not, if your plans are still the same as they were a few months ago, great. If you're not on the Google form, I need you to fill it out. If you have canceled, if you're not going to be able to go and you had previously RSVP'd yes, please just go into the Google form and change your answers to no. It will allow you to do that. But I do need that Google form filled out in like the next week or two. Tarpy is working on, and Tarpy and Dastros are working on the ground in Miami to put together a bunch of stuff. Where is that Google sheet? Where did I put it? Is it in Star Trek? Is it in our cruise chat? No, Miami meetup. I don't know where it is. We'll find it for you. Tarpy says fill out the form. Remember to fill out the form. Benny Hill says, do we have a plan for Miami? Yes, we're actually working on that plan now. Saturday will be completely planned out. Friday, I think, is going to be a little more relaxed. Sunday, I personally am probably not going to be involved in anything on Sunday because I'm going to be focused on getting on the boat. All right. And Griffin and I have a ton of equipment. We had to get this. We had to get extra permission for how much equipment we're bringing on the boat, which we already got. Like, that's already done. It's been granted. But, I mean, we're bringing crates and boxes of stuff on the boat. So we've got a ton of stuff that we're bringing on the boat. We had to get extra permission for that. But Sunday, we're going to be focused on getting on the boat. So Friday night will kind of just probably be a general hangout, maybe community-driven. Saturday will be very official. We've got a ton of activities planned for Saturday, including a dinner. So everything we'll be talking more about that over time. But that's why I need a head count, because we're working on those plans. I will eventually be sending out an email with dietary selection choices, like, you know, vegetarian or carnivore or all that stuff, because we're working on a menu and all that stuff. So, I mean, yeah, we're doing this big. We're doing it right the right way. But I need your help on that Google form. So it's pinned at the top of chat right now, and we'll make sure that it's over on the Discord. If you have previously RSVP'd and you're still coming, no need to change anything. If you have not filled out the form and you are coming, I need you to fill out the form because I need a head count. And if you previously RSVP'd that you were coming but your plans have changed, you're not going to be able to, then I need you to remove yourself from the head count. Just go into that form and change all your answers to no. Okay? Thank you for the reminder, Dastros. Appreciate you. Thank you very much. Can we talk about Lorca on that Saturday? Sure. Maybe. Possibly. It's possibly a thing. I'm not going to say for sure, but, you know, maybe. Okay? I have filled out the form, and I'm coming with a +1. That's great. The form has, like, up to +4. We are not selling tickets. It is free. Everybody can come. So I think I put up to like +4 in that form. I just need all the information. I need all the names, all the people, everything that we're working on, as far as I'm aware, is supposed to be free. I think that there is one activity that I'm thinking about doing that might have a personal fee, but that's not going to be for everybody. Like, you don't have to do it if you don't want to, but there's something that I want to do down there. So, anywho, but yeah, all the official stuff. We're gonna try to do a live show. That'll be free. Like, there's no tickets or anything like that. Somebody asked me if we were selling tickets, and I was like, would people pay for tickets to see me? I wouldn't think so, but yeah, maybe in the future. Right now, it's all freebie. Okay, so we'll see. Matter says, is still breathing an acceptable dietary restriction? I mean, yeah, I guess whatever you need to write down. All right. Somebody said a word the other day that described their diet. I literally did not know what it meant. I had to Google it. I don't even remember what the word was. It wasn't vegetarian, but it was somebody who only eats fish. Was that pescatarian? Is that the right word? I think, maybe. Pescatarian? Yeah. Somebody told me they were pescatarian. I'm like, what is that? I didn't even know what that meant. So apparently there's like 13 different kinds of diet out there. I don't know. Yeah, it means you eat fish, but not meat. I thought fish was meat.
Not to them.
I mean, that's what I thought. I don't
think you'll be on a boat.
know. Yeah. Well, there's plenty of meat on the boat. Hey, Vic, thanks for the 18-month resub. Appreciate you very much. So, Check says, I don't like eating my food's food. So wait, does that mean you don't like eating vegetables or small animals? I'm confused by that statement. I don't know what that means. Oh, God. Anyway. Okay. Thoughts on the new Chaos tech? So
awesome.
Okay. Let's be clear about what it is. Okay. Do I think that the Chaos techs break the game? No. Do I think that they are loop replacers? Yes. I was tempted to do the one for Eviscerator because I have not finished that loop yet, and it will definitely speed it up. I mean, and let me rephrase. It doesn't speed up the loop. It lets me be lazy. I am okay with pieces of content that are paywalled that allow me to be lazy because all I'm doing is paying to skip grind. And in this case, it doesn't even speed up the time. It only replaces that I don't have to do the work. It's even better, right? I don't have to do the work, but it doesn't save me any time. All right, Seth. I'm sorry. Taco Tuesday. Yes, it's time for Taco Tuesday.
It saves you screen time, but it doesn't save you progression.
Yeah, that is true. It is copy-paste of Forbidden Tech? No, I disagree. I actually think that the Forbidden Techs are far better. I think the Chaos Techs are much weaker in comparison and much more niche, which is what Mr. Tiger said he wanted them to be, which is why I haven't been interested in very many of them. But this month's actually does look interesting only because I'm lazy. That's it. I'm lazy.
But the added 3 to 30 warp range sounds so great.
Oh, well, there's that one too. Warp range matters too. I mean, that's a big deal.
Yeah.
And they're mix and match. So, yeah, listen, they're not all bad. I don't think they're...
About those tacos.
I don't think they're... Okay, yeah, tacos. All right, time to go see... Okay, there we're going. I hit the button. Guys, thank you for everything. I appreciate you all. Y'all are amazing. Thank you. Thank you super, 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 super much. Appreciate you guys who donated to the Christmas Angel Fund tonight. We've got 10 days left. Don't forget the auction. It launches in the morning. Go put in your bids for amazing, personalized, special, one-of-a-kind pieces and support our friends over at Monroe Carroll Jr. Children's Hospital at Vanderbilt, okay? I appreciate you guys all. Thank you, Griffin. Thank you, Tarpy, Matters. Appreciate you guys all for hanging out tonight. Seth, thank you for hanging out in the chat. Samo, thank you for being here. We appreciate you guys all. You have a wonderful night. We will catch you on Thursday. Good night, everybody.